All right. Looks like we are live at this point. I think we are live. Yep. We are good. What's good, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to the stream. Oh, man. It's going to be a great show today. Got the big leaks. The leaky leaks that are coming through, man. Like, I'm telling you, this is what happens. As somebody who's been around for, this is my third Nintendo generation launch. Fourth if you count the 3DS. Wii U, 3DS, Switch. Yeah, now Switch 2. So this is my fourth launch. And man, the more things change, the more things stay the same. Because there's a similar pattern that we're starting to see. Especially when you take forever to start make an announcement. You start getting some pretty crazy leaks. Maybe not all of them are true. Maybe they are true. Maybe they are true. But that's why we're here. We're going to shift through the nonsense and get you guys the direct information that you need to know. So yeah. The leaks don't really have anything to do with backwards compatibility or not. I mean, that was already going to be a thing once Nintendo stated that they're bringing over Nintendo accounts. So that was never an issue or a problem or whatever. I don't know if you saw my video on it. But that was never like, oh my gosh, backwards compatibility. That was never a problem. That was never a thing. MVG made one video where he was skeptical, and then people just started panicking based off of that. But there was no actual reasoning. If you go back to 2020, Nintendo's like, yeah, we're gonna bring over accounts. So if you bring over the same account, it's gonna have your NSO. It's gonna have your digital games. Like, so that wasn't a situation at all, to be honest. Let's see here. King Cagney. Nintendo's posts on Twitter are scheduled, so it doesn't matter what they tweeted. They're all scheduled. King Canyon with the tune-in tier pledge. I see people say, oh, they're tweeting. They're all scheduled posts. They set times ahead of time. They don't go there and start looking at what people are saying, then start tweeting. It's scheduled. I've been a social media guy myself, manager myself. It's scheduled. It's scheduled ahead of time. Like your boss tells you, oh, here's what we're talking about. Okay, you type it out. They proofread it 5,000 times and they post it. It's also through a separate application that just does it so you can see all the times all at once. Like it's not something they look at actively. Let's see here. Shout outs to King Cagney. Thank you for the 19 months. And thank you for the tune in tier pledge as well. Welcome back, King Cagney. Also, big love to Lambstar with the $1.99. Says, you know Nintendo Prime was creaming in his pants. I mean, dude, he was creaming in his pants 3 years ago. Talking about Switch 2. Switch Pro. He's been spamming Switch 2 videos for years now. So yeah, you know he was happy. Because he's like, rushes to go make a video. Yeah, man, absolutely, definitely. Yo, thank you so much, Lemstar. You're not the Hokage and Stream Ninja. Thank you for the first dono of the stream. Anybody that does $2 or more, you can tie up or pass up Mr. Lemstar on the board. You can tell us which reveal will happen today or not. No, if it was going to happen today, they would have already told us. No, they're not just going to randomly drop it. They're going to give us a little bit of a heads up before they reveal it. Yo, Roggy Froggy with the $20 Udobudos. Blast.
Switch 2 hype.
Switch 2 hype. Yo, my man Roggy Froggy, how you doing today? How's your wife? How's everything going? Hopefully everything's good, Roggy. It's good to see you back. Hopefully you're in good spirits, my boy. Been keeping up with you. Hopefully everything's good with you over there on the Roggy side. Guys, give some love to Roggy Froggy with the big $20. I got to go over shout outs. You guys are blasting me with questions too, so I got to catch up on those questions. Two JoJo's, got to catch up on this board. Roggy, if you want some music, let me know, my man. Let me know. I got you. I got you on some tracks if you want something. Lemstar, if you want something, let me know as well. 23 on the board. That means we are already at that first extension. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, that is awesome. Let's get it.
Overclock Buster!
There's nothing to say that there won't be a September Direct. And there's nothing to say that there won't be anything this month or what they announce. So we don't know. Man, it's wild that we've followed you for over a decade at this point. Dang, that's crazy, bro. Yeah, shout outs to Damien. Shout outs to Frosty. NX got announced at 8 p.m. EST. NX was a long time ago, brother. NX was a long time ago. They're not looking at what they announced almost 10 years ago now, like with Mr. Iwata and what was going on there. Yeah, like they're not looking at that and saying, oh, Remember when 10 years ago, we announced the NX? Now we're going to do the same thing. Like, that's not how it works. Reptile. Yo, what's up, Reptile? Welcome to the stream. Most likely not. Keep hearing other streamers saying the reveal will drop October. What do you think? It could be September, October. We just don't know, man. I mean, it doesn't... At the end of the day, everyone's just guessing, right? Like, we don't really know. Hey, what's up, Shane? Welcome. I heard the YouTube channel Nintendo support current Switch consoles till the end of next year. This comes from a recent Nintendo shareholders meeting. There was no information from a recent Nintendo shareholders meeting that said that they will support the Switch till the end of next year. That's they never indicated that. I mean, no, not from what I recall. Yo, shout outs to King. I think that's King Cagney with the California Smash. Yo.
Switch to hype train.
Yes, sir.
JoJo boys.
JoJo boys. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate that. King Cagney with the 53 on the board. Oh my gosh, the California Smash. We out here tonight, boys and girls. Get hyped. Get your questions in. Of course, I will answer them, but I will be answering them kind of fast. I don't want to. We gotta get these
Overclock Buster.
45-minute extension. We're almost at that hour already, guys. Yo, let's go. We are almost at that hour. My goal is to have an apartment by the time Switch 2 announced. Yo, let's go, Quake. What's up, Dank Me? What's up, Roggies? Similar, my money on Augmented Reality Edition, similar to the 3DS. Augmented Reality Edition? I don't know. What's up, Boomers? Big love to King Cagney. Thank you for the big $30. You and the Hokage. And Stream Ninja. Anybody that's 30 or more, you can beat up my man King Cagney on the board. Yeah, I figured it was you, man. Thank you for the California Smash. Yo, King, thank you so much for your support today, brother. I appreciate you. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you for the big 30. You guys give him some love in the chat. Leak specs show that those built-in mic Nintendogs could be possible now. Built-in mic Nintendogs could be possible now. I'm pretty sure they can do Nintendogs without a built-in mic if they really wanted to do that. Like if they really wanted to, they could have made like a mic peripheral or Switch has a built actually through the application, like let's say Fortnite, if you plug in a headset, like you can there's like they could have done like an audio application to do that or just use the Nintendo Switch app. So I don't think a mic determines Nintendogs or not because they could have already done that. If they wanted to. Not saying that it won't happen. I don't think a mic is the determining factor. And Nintendogs is completely possible on the standard Switch 1, to be honest. So let's see here. Hey, what's up, Casual Noob? How many licks does it take to get to the center or the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? 3. Clearly. Think anything big will be at the State of Play next week? Is there a confirmed State of Play next week? Have they confirmed that? PlayerEssence, I would love to have Play Rebirth, but a PS5 and one game still out of the price range, but Switch 2 enhanced backwards compatibility. That's my price range. Well, we'll see what type of backwards compatibility we get. It could just be straight up backwards compatibility like the Wii U. We don't know if it's going to be enhanced or anything like that. So we got to wait and see before we start saying like it's enhanced or it's going to run better or things like that. We don't really know. We're just going off of what Microsoft and Sony has done. But if you look at Nintendo's backwards compatibility, they have not done that. Whenever they have backwards compatibility, it's simply just the game. It's just that. Maybe there'll be patches and stuff like that, but we just don't know what they're going to be doing with that. So we got to wait and see. I think that based off the league specs, it seems like 400 is more accurate than 500, but we'll have to wait and see. Based off of the league specs, that definitely can be a $400 device. If we're going off of what the league specs are. That doesn't seem like too crazy overall. So I'm disappointed in Switch 2 leak because it still looks like Switch. It does not look like Steam Deck and it's underpowered. Definitely going to be next Wii U. Yeah, I know, sarcasm there. Finally get to catch you live. Hey, what's up, Neurotic Valves? Welcome to the stream. What's up? My man Dior. What's up, Dior? I knew you were here earlier. Big love to Lemstar, King Cagney. Thank you guys. Life will change. Let me try to get through all these comments. Hello, OJ. Your video today was very informative about different Nintendo launch eras. Yeah, no problem. That's why I always try to add something different to just like whatever we're talking about in my vids. So if you guys haven't seen my video talking about the Nintendo Switch, the specs, like I have that video up. So there's still some information there that obviously that I'm not going to talk about too much here because I'm going to be getting you guys' thoughts and opinions and all that. What's up, Party Man Jamboree? Roger says he's calling BS on the leaks. Yeah, definitely. It's okay to be skeptical before we actually get the what's it called? The before we actually get like the information. He says, I know I'm a small minority, but I couldn't care less about Switch 2 leaks. Get the excited once Nintendo officially shows it. Yeah, just kind of give us an idea. Not everyone's going to be super excited about, you know, leaks and rumors and all that. Heck, I'm not as excited about it. I'm just waiting, you know, just waiting for it. Nintendogs feels more like a mobile game than a full-fledged $6 Switch game. Nintendo doesn't always make full-fledged $60 games or whatever. Nintendo makes games that are cheaper. I mean, they did stuff like Game Garage Builder. They've done, obviously, like WarioWare. They've done smaller games. So it's not to say that Nintendogs, if it did came out that it would be a $60 game. It could be cheaper than that. I mean, they've done like eShop type games. Like, they've done all sorts of stuff. So it's not a confirm or guarantee that it is some type of full price $60 or $70 game if they did it. Hey, what's up, Andy Ackerman? Welcome to the stream. It's Juice. Hey, shout out to Andy. Appreciate you, brother. Maybe it would be $4.50. Most companies try to avoid obtuse pricing points. I mean, it's definitely possible. They did that with the Wii U, but then they quickly revised that to just $300. So I think they're gonna try to just stick with the central point, like a $299, $399, $499. Like, I don't think they're gonna try to go like in between. I mean, they did that with the Nintendo Switch OLED as well, right? So it's possible, but they try to stay away from those, but you never know, right? Hey, what's up, Peace? Thank you for the subscription to the channel. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Just wish they would announce the darn thing already. I'm tired of waiting. I know, that's what everyone's saying. Let's see, is it true, man? But the DKC returns price tag feels out of touch. No, not really. I think that you just don't value 2D games. So, or no. Oh, you mean like the remaster? Oh, okay. Yeah, I can tell you that. The reason why that one's $60, I don't agree with it, but the reason why that one's $60 is because they see that as a full price, high quality game. That's what they see that as. And they do that with all of their, like, Mario, Zelda, all of those games. It don't matter what it is. It can be a remaster, remake, whatever the case is. They're going to charge $60 for that. That's just how they see it. If it's a game that they see that's not as popular or not in that tier, then they'll do like Metroid Prime Remastered, where that was like $40, right? So they just see that as, hey, it's Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong's a top tier franchise. That's $60. At least that's my interpretation. Not that I say that I agree. I wish it was cheaper. But I think that's the interpretation of that, at least in my opinion, based off of what they've done this whole generation. But if it's, you know, Metroid, obviously, that's not as popular. Yeah, they'll charge lower for Metroid, but for Donkey Kong, they see that as like a, you know, high-selling franchise, so they charge more for that. Sicilian Gamer with the $2 says, Switch 2, $5.99 US dollars, and Ridge Racer. Ridge Racer! Shout out to Sicilian. Thank you for the $2, brother. You gotta have the Ridge Racer. The Kaz Hirai. Legendary, dude. Nintendo games hold their value better than solid gold bars. They definitely hold their value well. Not all games, but a lot of them do. What's up? A solid 400 would be perfect for the successor. Thoughts on pros and cons of a pack-in title? Pros are you get something for people can play. Cons, obviously, you know, it can potentially jack the price up of the system, or obviously for them, less profit, right? So, I mean, if you have backwards compatibility, I think you don't necessarily need to do a pack-in title, because people can just instantly have games to play right then and there. Unless you really have a title that you want to show off with the system, then a pack-in title doesn't really make sense, right? Like, Super Mario World, that was to show, like, oh my gosh, Mario's been bigger and badder than ever. But ever since then, they haven't really done too many pack-in titles. Like, the Wii had a pack-in title, the 3DS kind of, Face Raiders, you know, to show off, like, the AR or the 3D or the camera and all that. But, I mean, they very rarely do pack-in titles as much anymore. Nintendo Land was a pack-in title because to show off the Wii U gamepad. But it just really depends. I think that this system necessarily isn't like the Wii U or like the 3DS. So I think I don't think they're going to do it. They didn't do a pack-in title with the Switch. I think they're going to stick to that and not do it with this one, but we'll see. Yeah, Nintendo knows how to price an informed perception of value, feels like. Yeah, like I said, I don't agree with the pricing of it. Like, I think it should have been like, you know, $40 or something like that. But yeah, you can always wait for discounts or price drops or stuff like that, you know? So, absolutely. Yo, big love though, guys. Thank you so much for your support. Make sure you guys hit that like button. If you have not hit that like button, what are you waiting for? Hit that like button. Let them know that we're streaming right now, guys. It's a big stream today. Big stream today. Let's go. My man, oh my gosh. Sicilian Gamer with another $5. And he says, Megaton announcement. A sense of pride and accomplishment with giant enemy crabs. You need giant enemy crabs. And Warwick's Finest with the 12 months. Thank you so much, Warwick's Finest. And you know what else is awesome, too? We got that 1 hour already. It's in it. Let's go. Noah and Neo. Hey. Flame clock. Overclock. Destroyed. 1 hour. All right, guys. You guys already unlocked it. It's been what? 12 minutes? 12 minutes. Y'all got the 1 hour unlock bonus stream incoming if we hit that 100 on the overclock combo board. Let's go. Shout outs to big love to Sicilian. Always supporting the stream. He's the big homie. Yo, salutes to you, brother. Salutes to my man Sicilian. Let's get it in. Thank you so much for your support. Warwick's Finest. Appreciate the 12 months. Renangon badge, boys. Hey, let's go. Thank you for the support, brother. Appreciate that. Unless they add Switch 1 games as the pack and title, they would never do something like that. Because that completely messes up your messaging for the system. Hey, with this Switch 2, get a Switch 1 game. Like, that's just something that no company would be, I'm not trying to be mean, would be dumb enough to do. That just sounds like a terrible idea because it's a new piece of hardware with better graphics and all that. Unless you're trying to advertise like, hey, check out this Switch 1 game that has way better graphics. Like, let's just say Breath of the Wild. And like, hey, it's way better and enhanced. But I don't see them just saying, hey, here's a Switch 1 game as a pack-in. Like, they've never done anything like that. And I don't see them doing that. I don't see them doing that. From a marketing perspective, that's a terrible idea because you're trying to show something new, not something old, right? Like, so that's a terrible idea from a marketing perspective. Excuse me. All right. Warwick's Finest with another $5. Let's see, says, hey, I'm streaming Persona 3 episode Aegis Facebook, watching your live stream on YouTube. Hey, shout outs. Have fun with your stream. I think you might want to focus on your stream though. Might want to focus on the stream, but I appreciate you coming through. My man's taking multitasking to a whole new level. Let's go. Thank you for the $5, Warwick's Finest. We out here. We going a little bit further. Hey, appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. They should just remove the damn thing already. They've already got something set up, man. So these leaks always happen. I don't know. I mean, this is my 4th rodeo on this. So these leaks always happen. When they're ready to announce it, they'll announce it, you know. So yeah, that's what Sega did with the Sega CD. It was a disaster. Yeah. I mean, I didn't even know they did that. But I mean, Sega CD had a bunch of other problems. But that was an add-on to the Genesis. So it makes a little bit more sense with Sega CD. But obviously, it still didn't work, right? You're trying to show off the new stuff. Didn't Nintendo just announce OLED holiday pack? Oh yeah, it's just the same holiday bundles, Rena, that they always announce, the Mario and all that. So it's the same ones. At least for here in the US, and like other places they got like Mario Wonder bundle, you know, and things like that. But yeah. So same with another $2 says attack is a weak point. Massive damage. Massive Mick damage. Gotta put the Mick damage on there, buddy. Shout outs, let's go. Let's go. Kid Icarus Uprising for Nintendo Switch 2, please. Man, that'd be lit. I mean, Kid Icarus Uprising is still rumored to be a Switch 1 game, like a late port or a late remaster that they have that they got in the chamber, you know. So that's the crazy thing. That's the crazy thing. Maybe we get that at some point. Let's see here. Doug Bowser walks on stage. We now announce Mario Kart 8 DLC Ultra Edition. Drops mic. All right, y'all love Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, man. That's the game everyone says. You would think that Nintendo's re-released Mario Kart 8 Deluxe like 15 times. By the way that people talk about that game being re-released. You would think that that game's been re-released like 7 or 8 times. Like it's like Resident Evil 4 or something like that. The way people talk about it. Oh man. The way that people talk about Mario Kart 8, they talk about it as if it's been re-released. Like one guy even thought here on stream, he thought that it was released on the Nintendo 3DS. He's like, oh yeah, it's on the 3DS too. I was like, nah, bro, it ain't on the 3DS. He's like, yeah, it is. I'm like, nah, fam, that's Mario Kart 7. He was like, dude didn't tweet it, or that dude didn't message again for the whole. Oh yeah, you would think it's Skyrim or something. Dude didn't tweet for the rest of the whole stream. It was hilarious. Andy with another $4.99. I don't know if they're gonna start with the OLED, man. I don't know if they're gonna start with the OLED. I wanted one so bad, but I couldn't justify buying a second Switch for the better screen. Yeah, like, unless you want to trade it in. That's the only thing I would say. OJ saying this is his 4th rodeo, so now you can go to, he can go 7 seconds. Listen, guys, rodeo as in going to the show, sitting down and watching, not actually being on the bull. As in sitting down watching and not actually being there, you know what I'm saying? Like, not actually participating in the bull riding. That's what I meant by that. 74 on the board. Let's go, we going! Let's get those combo breaks ready, guys. Combo breakers ready. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 80 or 74 on the board. I can't count. 74 on the board. Let's get it. We are 26 away from that 1 hour bonus stream. Let's go. New Super Mario Bros. Has been re-released 60 times. It is not. It's New Super Mario Bros. Has been re-released once. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. That was the re-release of it. Outside of that, they were all other new games. Believe it or not. Although they look the same. Shout outs to Vizion with the $5. This is Horizon Remaster. Just in time to be outsold by Zelda again. Oh, man. Yeah, I saw that on Twitter. People were like, yo, it's getting overshadowed again. Sicilian with the 2 says Switch 2 will launch with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe 2. Well, if it's Deluxe 2, then that means it's a new game, right? It's the second version of that. So I mean, I think that'd be okay, right? That'd be okay. That'd be okay. I'd be down with that. Let's go. Big love, guys. Let's go. Combo breakers. We're getting close. 19 away. Let's go. Further beyond, baby. Yo, Sicilian and Vizion. Big, long time Elite Ninjas Roundtable boys. Let's go. Simpleton, Middleton. Yo, let's get it, baby. I'm just messing with you. I hope the Switch 2 trailer gets announced later today or tomorrow. I don't know why people are saying it's going to get announced later today or tomorrow. I don't think it's going to be announced later today or tomorrow. So just because there's leaks doesn't mean that Nintendo's going to rush to scramble and cobble together a trailer or to just push the trailer button. I think they got a set time and date. So I don't know. I don't think it's going to be today or tomorrow. Like, I don't think it's going to be today. Like, the day's already done. Like, why would they do it today? They'd probably let us know ahead of time, you know? They wouldn't just announce it or just drop it today. That's crazy. See, new Smash with only third-party fighters. Yeah, that's not happening. Let's see, that's called PlayStation All-Stars. My uncle said that the top USB-C for the Game Boy Light type accessory. LOL, good catching stream, bro. Okay, yeah, shout out to Nintendo Game Dude. Party Man Kart 9 with the Ninja Peach.
TBH.
Okay.
It feels like MK8 released 8 times with all the DLC on Wii U.
Yeah.
DLC on Switch after 5 years after the original launch lol.
Yeah.
Mario Kart 8 changed so much in 10 years it has been around lol. Give me Mario Kart 9 Nintendo move on. MK8D main theme PLS?
I think that's what it is. It's the DLC drops. I think that's what people think. Like, it's like a re-release of some way outside of what we already saw. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. Yo, shout outs. Thank you so Mario Kart 8 Deluxe main theme. Yo, shout outs, man. I appreciate that. Let's go. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. My man, Party Man. Let's go. We out here. Let's go. Combo breaking to further beyond. Yo, 14 away from that 1 hour bonus. Let's go. Or no, we already got the 1 hour bonus. That 14 away from the bonus stream. Switch 2 coming in. I'm finishing up Astro Chain for the first time. Astro Chain 2 on Switch 2 would be hype. Yep. Wouldn't third-party Smash be literally any other Smash clone? Yes and no. Yes and no. Let's see. Switch 2 coming. Oh, I already read that. My bad. Hey, what's up, Donovan? It's going to be called Mario Kart X. I mean, that would be like the simple and safe thing to call. I mean, it could be that. I mean, just Mario Kart X. It could be. Let's see here. To be honest, the Joy-Cons look very interesting. It has a headphone jack, it seems, and apparently some like RGT complains with the new Joy-Con designs. Yeah, that's fine. If people want to complain about the new Joy-Con designs, they can complain. It's fine. I don't know if it's the final though. I don't know if it's the final version of them. They seem like prototypes, so I don't know if it's the final. What that's gonna look like. But it definitely looked like prototype. It didn't look like final design, but we'll see for sure once the final design is there. But a lot of people don't like the Joy-Cons, so that makes sense. Like, if you have to, like, get, like, separate third-party Joy-Cons, or they're not, like this, like, you know, like, actually, like, bigger, more... They seem kind of more like Switch 1 Joy-Cons. Maybe a little bit more ergonomic, but not much more. I think the rumor says that there is analog triggers, but I'm not 100% sure. They didn't look like that when I was looking at the prototype stuff, but once again, like... Who knows at this point, right? We don't really know. Do you know what? Do you think they'll reveal it this month or October? I mean, it's gonna be one of those months, man. We'll have to just wait and see. Emerson, I can say 1 month, but it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. We'll see. We'll just wait and see. This month's almost done. We're getting towards the end of this month. If it's not this month, then it's next month. So we'll see, you know. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe song. All right, I got you, Sicilian. I got you. How do you think they'll differentiate the game cards? They'll probably pretty similar to the Nintendo DS and 3DS. The 3DS just has like a little latch to tell the difference between a 3DS and a DS cartridge. So probably just like a little latch or something. So yeah. Switch 1, they announced at 7:30 p.m. Central. It was the next day, the 17th, why people are saying it could be announced, reveal. There's a difference though. The difference with that is that they had already set up talking about it 2 separate times, like, or 3 separate times before that. So I doubt they're gonna just do it right at. And you know what? I really hope they don't, because I got somewhere that I gotta be tomorrow morning. So maybe it's Copium. So I hope they don't talk about it being tomorrow morning or anything like that. It better not be, because I got somewhere that I definitely can't miss tomorrow. So, so it better not be, bro. They better not just randomly do that where it's gonna be announced tomorrow, bro. I'm gonna have to cancel, and I don't know if I can even cancel that. That's the funny thing, is like I don't think I can even cancel that. But I'm gonna have to. I might have to make some calls, say that I'm sick or something, bro. Oh my gosh. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta take this call. I'll be right back. My mic's muted. Okay, never mind. If they announced it tomorrow, I would be there. If they announced it tomorrow, I would be there. No problem whatsoever. Never mind, guys. I'd take a call. I got some stuff that I'm doing. Got some nonsense that I gotta deal with. I'm trying to get this, and it's just been dragged on for forever. But apparently, it's gonna be dragged on more. Goodness gracious. So if they wanted to announce it tomorrow, they can announce it tomorrow. I'm okay. I'm good. Everything's Gucci, baby. Ashoka Tano with the $5 says, I like the Joy-Cons, but all I want for Switch 2 is bigger Joy-Cons. No stick drift and actual D-pad. Based off of the... Let me look at the, what's it called? The leaks again. Based off of the leaks, or potential leaks... Excuse me. It is not a D-pad. It's like the buttons again. Now, once again, this could be just it's prototype, so it could change. But based off of what we're seeing here, it's very much like not a D-pad. So yeah, you're gonna have to rely on third-party Joy-Cons or something like that. If you don't want to deal with the way that they have it. All right, 91 on the board. Shout outs, let's go. Big love combo breakers. We are 9 away. Let's go, baby. Shout outs. Let's get it. Yo, what's up, Jacob Dressback? Welcome. Shout outs, guys. Hit that like button if you have not. Share the stream if you can. Hang in there, folks. Switch to be revealed in the next 48 hours or next 7 days. I don't know about that. Let's not guarantee that. Dog hair, don't care. I've arrived for the chair essence. Hey, let's get it. Let's see. I'm sure they'll drop a redesign one of those. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think third-party developers or third-party places are just gonna do the D-pad thing. I think they're gonna sell their Switch Pro controllers with the D-pad and all that. So I think that's what they're gonna do, but we'll see. No Nintendo Twitter update for the top of the hour. Gotta wait 1 hour to recheck. You guys are sitting there checking, and I don't think it's gonna happen, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's see here. OJ, is that true that Nintendo invited you to their headquarters? Yes, it's true. I was there. That's what just happened right now, and I was taking that call for the headquarter invite. I was there. So yeah. What's good, OJ? Switch 2. We hype. Let's go. Hey, shout out T-Lux. Let's go. So yeah. Let's see here. YouTube's so wrong about not setting out a notification for the live. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. Sometimes notifications, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. It's just, it's corny. You just gotta check my page, you know. I gotta do a better job of also updating my community tab. If I updated my community tab with the schedule, then you guys would be, you know, it would be better. But the only reason why I'm not, so a little bit of personal information here. Like I have my daughter, right? My daughter doesn't live with me. I do visitation and stuff like that, right? And things are always changing, and we're trying to get it all settled, right? I'm like very close to getting it settled, but things keep on getting delayed, and delayed because the people that I'm dealing with are people. So the people that I'm dealing with, the people and like, you know, the other people on the other side, they're like, ugh. So it just keeps on getting delayed, all right? So I can't set a schedule if I don't know when, you know, when I'm gonna be able to pick up my daughter, when I'm not, like, you know, like stuff like that, like her school and all that. So once I get that settled, I'll have a schedule, and I can post a schedule on the community page, because then I'll know I don't have any more nonsense to deal with, right? I can just be like, all right, here's my set schedule for till she's 18, right? Till she's 18, here's her set schedule, right? Because I ain't going back. So yeah, that's that. I mean, that's the reason why I haven't posted a schedule, because it's so awkward. Like some days it's Thursdays, some days it's Fridays, some days, you know, it's just crazy. So so it's not your fault, Ari. It's my fault. I'm gonna get that fixed. Hopefully I can get that taken care of soon, you know, but I was supposed to maybe get it taken care of tomorrow, but apparently it seems like that's not gonna be happening. So yeah. Even if you watch OG on YouTube, follow him on Twitch, because those, yeah, if you follow me on Twitch, those alerts go up right away. So, you know, we do got a number of people in here. So if you are on Twitch, or if you like Twitch, you can follow me on there. And I will put a link to that. I'll put a link to my Twitch page. Give me a second. I'll put a link to my Twitch page in terms of where to find me. Or do I have a command for Twitch? I might have a command for it. So yeah, I think I have a. I can drop a link for you guys. So I think it's still September too. So if you want to support your boy on Twitch, you can support your boy on Twitch as well. If you have a Twitch Primer and all the Twitch Primes, that helps out over there. So yeah. Take care of the fam. Can't wait. Yeah, man, it's all good, bro. Shout outs. If the spec rumor are true, well, that means more RAM for the OS, maybe more charismatic menu, eShop, etc. Would love to see Wii U charm come back, but with better load speeds. Well, the 3DS has like no RAM, and that has multiple different menus and themes and all sorts. So I don't really think it's based off of RAM. I don't think so. Because the 3DS has nothing, and that has like music and dynamic themes and all sorts of stuff, right? So, and the PS5 still doesn't have like a bunch of dynamic stuff, and that has like a lot of RAM too, right? So I think it's really more based on them just wanting to do it or not. I really don't think it's based off of RAM. I don't think putting the damn picture up is really, oh my gosh, you need so much RAM for that, you know, or whatever, right? Because like I said, the 3DS has it. Like it has like, even like the Wii U did not have like custom themes or stuff like that. 3DS did, but yeah, the Wii U had a bunch of stuff going on, you know, but I don't really think that was a lot of RAM, because that was what, only 1 GB of RAM reserved for the OS. So yeah, I don't really think that's it. It's more of just what they want to do, more so than anything. So yeah. Moore's Law. Somebody just bought Final Fantasy 14 for like 26 euros on Amazon, still middle of Rebirth, so it's gonna be a walk for a get to it. Why did you buy it if you're still playing something else? You couldn't use a Wii menu while playing a game though. You couldn't use the Wii menu while playing Wii U menu while playing a game. Yeah, you had to boot out to the actual like thing. So yeah. So The leaks are very interesting. Leak news we got here. Oh, hi, hey, what's up, MGD? Welcome. Yo, Big Love, this is Slam with another $5. The Switch 2 will include blast processing, an expansion pack for advanced tech. What? Wow! Wow! Blast processing, an expansion pack? Oh my god! Dude, that's crazy. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Big if true. Big if true. I'm glad that you're enjoying Final Fantasy 16 on PC. No, Crash Bandicoot goes, wow! It's not wow, whoa! What's up, Nyko? What's up, Echoes of J2? We're reinventing the Sega Tower. Yes, we're going to do that. So you guys want to know about the specs? So these are the rumored specs. We're not going to go over actually what the... We're not going to go over like all the nerd specs. We're not going to go over all the nerd specs. We're going to go over the... we're going to go over the... What people think or the converted specs from people who know all the nerd stuff. We're going to go over that. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do here. So let's see here. Where's it at? All right. So yeah, according to there's the reset era and all that other stuff. So basically what they're saying is this. They're saying this. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I had to find it. I'm over here bumbling, rumbling, stumbling. All right. The rumored specs right above the PS4 before handheld mode is above the PS4 before DLSS, the deep learning super sampling. Docked, it's between the PS4 Pro and Xbox Series S before DLSS. More modern hardware than the former. So we got to talk about that. So more modern hardware, obviously, than PS4 Pro, right around maybe Series X. And obviously, the type of modern technology in terms of what AMD uses is different from NVIDIA. RAM slower than PS5 and Xbox Series X/S in the speed department, but more capacity than the Xbox Series S. Should have around 10.5 to 11 gigabytes of RAM available for games, going by the Switch One's RAM allotment for its OS. So they're only going by that. It could be more for the OS or less, but probably the same or a little bit more. Storage, UFS 3.1 max speed should be a hair under Xbox Series X/S, 2.1 gigabytes versus 2.4 gigabytes per second, but still plenty fast enough, if not maxed out. Lines up with what Digital Foundry and Nate Drake heard about decompression techniques and fast load times of the Breath of the Wild tech demo, respectively, each of their sources. So they did a podcast, I think it was last year or so, or it was earlier this year. I don't know, I forgot. But yeah, I remember that podcast, and they talked about it. They talked about how they expect the Switch to actually have SSD fast, like as fast as that, because of the new memory and speed that they're using for the storage, right? New upgraded flash memory. So we'll see about that. Next up is so basically this is just like a whole like thoughts on everything, right? On like these comparisons. So they said not only is the Switch 2 ARM based rather than x86 like the systems compared, it's also NVIDIA versus AMD. There are plenty of factors at play to where it's not a apples to apples comparison. Plus, the native tensor cores on the Switch 2 will allow for DLSS, letting the system punch above its weight. So that's the reason why, guys. The reason why I add that in, because people were always saying, oh, it's going to be like a PS4. So like somebody's saying right now, so as powerful as a PS4. You're not listening. People are saying, oh, it's going to be just like a PS4. Or, oh, it's only going to be just like PS4 Pro. It's like, you can't compare the two systems. It's not an apples to apples comparison. You can't. Because it's going to have DLSS, which the PS4 does not have. It's going to have, obviously, more modern architecture, which the PS4 does not have more modern architecture. And it's going to be able to do things that clearly you couldn't do on a PS4. So, just like the Switch, if you watch my video today, the Switch is doing things that, obviously, a PS3 and 360 cannot do. Despite the specs being better than a PS3 and 360, but not, like, a lot better than those. Or even, like, a Wii U. Like, the Switch runs games that it probably shouldn't be running. Very similar to the Switch 2. It's not necessarily going to be like, oh, PS4, this many teraflops, so it's just like this. It's going to be able to do things or look better or run certain things because of the more modern architecture. Let me give you guys an example. the Matrix demo that was said to be running. That Matrix demo cannot run on PS4 and Xbox One. It can't run on those systems. Probably not even PS4 Pro. But apparently it was running on the Nintendo Switch too. So stuff like that, right? Those are the type of things. But obviously the Switch has way more, you know, RAM and also more modern architecture. These are the things that make it better, right? So yeah. Yeah, none of you guys listened to what I just said. Like, nobody said that it's going to be just like a PS4. Nobody said that. They actually said quite the opposite. So I don't understand why everyone's saying, oh, just like PS4. I literally said the opposite. And I explained that it's going to have way more RAM. It's going to have DLSS. It's going to be able to punch well above its weight. And everyone's, oh, just like PS4. I literally just said the opposite. Oh my gosh. Well, I would just like people to listen to what I'm saying and not just make up stuff, you know? That's all I would like, is just to just pay attention. There was no SoC specs in the leak. How does a guy on Twitter even say it's like PS4 Pro? Once again, they're taking the leaked specs in terms of what they've heard or what they're talking about. Like, obviously, it's a manufacturing leak, right? So he's just estimating. He's not saying that's what it's going to be like. That's the reason why I say, guys, don't say it's just going to be like this, like PS4. They clearly said above that, above PS4 Pro when docked above that and closer to Series S, right? But once again, it's AMD versus NVIDIA. Different processes, different development, different SoC, different chips, tensor cores, DLSS. There's all sorts of stuff in there that completely, you can't do an apples to apples comparison. So just keep that in mind, guys. They're just giving you an estimate. Not that it's going to be exactly that. An estimate. Let's see. Sicilian with the $2 says, so basically it's going to be PS4 Pro equals what OJ's saying. Yeah. Screw you, Sicilian. Thank you for the $2, though. I appreciate it. Big love, man. Thank you for the $2. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much. We're very close. We're out here combo breaking. What could they add to Mario Kart for the next one besides procedural track generation? They can add a freaking single player mode. How about that? They can add a single player mode with actual events, boss battles, and a real game instead of just racing around tracks and collecting fake trophies and coins for parts. They can add an actual single player, like a real single player mode. That would be nice. Or a co-op mode, a real co-op mode. That would also be nice. So yeah, that would be great. For me, it's not even the graphics fidelity of the upgrades that have me interested. I want to see what they can do with extra computing power. That's part of it, right, Rolex? They can do a bunch of stuff. Yeah, they can do a lot of stuff. I think, Party Man, I think we need to do a video, Party Man, me and you, talking about what they can do for the next, like an edited video. Well, I'll talk to you about it. We can do it off air. And I'll talk to you about it, and then we can go over ideas, what they can do, and then we can release it so we can end this. Because we're constantly on the defense, and people are saying, what can they do for the Mario Kart? And I'm not hating or anything. He just asked a question. But this question gets asked so many times. And I think me and Party Man, we need to come together to get that done one of these days. Shout outs to Hellman with the with the $1.99 says, what do you make of the second share button? You know what? I should have analyzed those controllers a bit more. What do I make of the second share button? I think that you can double your sharing, which doubles the fun. But the thing about sharing is that I think what we need to do is that we need to share this. Oh no! Oh no! I pressed the wrong button! Okay. Either way. Limit break is there. Sorry, guys. Hold up. I messed up. I pressed the wrong button. Stupid thing. All right, we need to share this. Here we go. Oh, yeah. That's it. That's my boy, Cloud. There we go. Damn buttons. Why are they so stupid? All right. We need to share the limit break. We need to share that we got another bonus stream locked in for you guys. I actually had something that I got to do tomorrow. But I will stream. I will do a bonus stream. I was gonna take tomorrow off because I had my court date. But I'm not gonna do that. Now we're gonna stream because they keep on delaying everything. So now we're gonna stream. All right, let's do that. Let's go. Oh, and I got a cool video coming up for you guys. I'll tell you guys another thing too. So guys, I got a cool video coming up on a really cool game. If you like retro-styled RPGs and Paper Mario, there's like a cool PC game. Obviously, it's not as big as Paper Mario, but that kind of has like some stuff like that. Cool game. Sponsored video that's coming up soon too. So look out for that. Sicilian Gamer with the $2 says PlayerEssence confirms third share button. I'm gonna be like this. It's gonna be like this. It's gonna be like Sonic 3. It's gonna be me on the cover like this with the share button on this hand, and everyone calling me a fraud and a drone and everything else and a fanboy. I'm gonna be like, I don't care. Let's see. Thank you for the $2. Joe 9K with the $20 says you are amazing. Hey, big love, yo, Joe 9K. Hey, we out here today with the JoJos. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We gotta update those JoJos though, boys and girls. We gotta update those JoJos, boys and girls. We gotta update them, man. We gotta update them JoJos. 7 on the board. Hey, thank you for the big $20. You are amazing. Hey, I appreciate that. You're amazing too, brother. 25-hour stream for Switch 2 reveal. All right, 25 hours. I got it, baby. I'm gonna drink. I'm gonna hydrate. I'm gonna hydrate. Like Link. I'm gonna put this down, and I'm gonna do 25 hours. You guys got it. I'm ready. Taker 610 says, I give Nintendo until 9 p.m. EST, or then I lose all hope. It's not gonna be announced today. You can 9 p.m. your butt off. It's not gonna be announced today. Ain't happening. Ain't happening. Thank you for the $2, Taker. Jairi with the $5 says, whatever the new Switch is, I hope we get some dope first-party titles. That's a guarantee. I'm hyped for whatever. That's a guarantee. That is a guarantee. There will be new titles. Sicilian with the 2 as well. And he says, OJ skipping court to stream that. Now that is dedication. No, I'm not. I'm not. There's some things to where I might not have to go. I'm probably not going to go. I mean, they're going to call me in the morning, but there's a very key piece of something missing that they need to have before they do anything. And like, it's very, very important that they have that interview with with something. I can't say everything, but it's very important that like my lawyer has that and he does not. So therefore it will probably be delayed. So yeah, I mean, I really. So it's something that like you kind of need that, you know. So yeah, nah. Yo, love from Quay. Hey, baby, appreciate you. Shout outs to Quay, baby. Hey, I appreciate that. Let's get it. You're breathtaking. No, you're breathtaking. At least you don't have a race car bed. At least I don't have the race car bed. I want to get a race car bed though. I want to get the race car bed. I want to get it. If we get the race car bed, I'll be super happy if we get the race car bed around here. So, I mean, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it. Let's do it. Love to see my hub in Mario Kart like Diddy Kong. Yeah, give me a hub. Give me a McHub. Give me races that you unlock. Give me theme levels. Give me the boss battles. Give me the hype, baby. Give me the hype. Give me the hype, man. Party man Kart with the Ninja Peach. Let's go.
Let's definitely make that Mario Kart prediction.
Yes, sir.
Speculation video. I have many ideas of things they can do from items, tracks, modes, characters, and how they handle unlockables, online, etc. Having played all of the Mario Kart games should be fun.
Party man. Party man got a Mario Kart bed. He got it's not a race car, it's a Mario Kart bed, and he goes to sleep and he pulls his his Princess Peach blankets over himself and he goes, another day in the Mushroom Kingdom, and then like clicks his little nightlight, his little mushroom themed nightlight. So yeah, Party Man got all the answers. That's why I said I want to pick Party Man to do this with, because he know about Mario. He know about Mario, bro. The leak saved my attitude after the Diddy fail. Been hearing about this morning. Okay. Oh, the Diddy. Okay, yeah. That Diddy. I thought you were talking about Diddy Kong. I'm like, what happened to Diddy Kong? Big love though. Sicilian with the 2 says PlayerEssence as a Xeno mecha bed on the low. Bro, I'd actually love a Xeno mecha bed. If somebody can tell me where to get one, I'ma cop it. I'ma do it. I'ma do it. Alarm clock, screaming toad. Hey, if you want to make sure that you wake up, a screaming toad alarm clock would be a good idea. I agree. I can see your comments, Mr. Davis. What's good, man? Welcome to the stream. Shout outs to Gustavo, Clark Anderson, Cuts Lanova, Alonzo Vines. What's up, guys? If I haven't said what up to you, make sure you say what up. Hoodrich. They will probably announce that they dropped Zelda Stir of Echoes this week, or maybe waiting until 2025. Maybe. I think it's going to be revealed sometime this year, but we'll see. So, we'll see. OJ is going to be super hyped with Super Mario Maker 3 with the launch title with Switch 2. I don't really like Mario Maker like that much. I mean, like, it'd be cool, but I don't think they're going to launch it with Mario Maker 3, Super Mario Maker. But I guess that's a joke. Why do you think Mario Kart team hasn't made a single player mode since the DS? I'm not really sure why. Maybe I think they focused on online play. I think that's really the thing that they've been focusing on, is like having like online play and like the community stuff and like the modes. I think they've just been hyper focused on online since the DS version. Let's see here. Switch 2 comes with Mario Movie pre-installed. That actually, I mean, I can see them maybe doing something like that, but I don't know if they're going to. That'd be kind of cool if they did. Hey, what's up, Smiley Face? I don't know what your name is there. I think it's just like a face. What's up, face? Welcome. Yeah, I'm trolling. What's up, man? Hey, what's up, Superpower Man? Yeah. Mario Maker is not my cup of tea. Flydia says, I personally prefer to have the option for buttons or D-pad. Buttons definitely work better for fighting games over D-pad. Buttons work better for fighting games over a D-pad. No, for fighting games, you want a D-pad. You want a D-pad on the left side. Like, you definitely want a D-pad for fighting games. If you're talking about, like, 2D fighters, you want a D-pad. Like Street Fighter and stuff like that, you want a D-pad. The Joy-Cons are almost unusable for fighting games. Like, for real. Like, if you want to play, like, Street Fighter, it's almost unusable for that. Like, so, yeah, you want a D-pad for that. Let's see here. I like new Nintendo Land pre-installed with online play. Ooh, that'd be nice. System level voice chat? Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. Alonzo. Hey, what's up, Alonzo? Welcome. Shinru says, "Sup, OJ? What's something you always wanted as a kid and you're able to buy it when you got it when you got that bread?" You guys want me to be honest here? Freaking air conditioning, bro. My dad never let us turn on the air conditioner, and if we did, he'd get crazy about it because the air conditioning bill. So I always said, when I get my own place and all that, I'm definitely gonna like buy air conditioning. So, and I live in like a really hot area of California, like the hottest area. Well, not the hottest area of California, but a hot area of California. So like we would just be dying over the summer sometimes. So yeah, like the thing when I was definitely air conditioning was like the thing that I felt like when I get older and I get my own place, I'm gonna be like I'll pay for it, and I'm paying for it, man. My energy bill was $800 last month, so I'm definitely paying for it. Paying with a smile on my face, like smile but like one tear down my eye. Like this is what I wanted, right? Let's see here. OJ's dad was Nate the Hate when it comes to air conditioning. Oh yeah, man. He did not allow us to use the air conditioning. Bro, he could tell the difference with the power bill. If you turn on the air conditioning for 1 minute, bro, he'd be like, "Oh, there's a 19 cents more than what we used last, you know," or if I'm taking a shower for longer than like 2 minutes, "Oh, you're wasting water." I remember one time, bro, I was taking a shower, and he was like, "I'm just taking a shower, bro. I swear I just got in there." This is when I was a kid. This was decades ago. And he was like, "Stop wasting water!" And I was like, "No!" He's like, dude, like banging on the damn wall, bro. And I'm like, "God dang, bro, I just got in here. Holy smokes." Oh, man. How did y'all survive the summer, bro? It sucked, man. We used to go swimming. And sometimes I would, like, just sit still. Just lie down, go to the living room, and just sit still. Just lie down and sit still. And if you sit still, you're not as hot. You just lie down, sit still, use a fan, you know. Sometimes I would open the fridge and I would just stand, like I would sit down and like just like sit right next to it, or I just obviously drink water, get an ice pack, or like put a bag, put ice in it, and just put it on my head. Just very, or like I said, go swimming. You know, try to go swimming, or you know, at friends' houses and things like that. So that's what I did. Just like pour water on myself. Just go outside, pour water on myself. You know. That's awesome. OJ, I have my air at 68 right now, and I work outside in Florida heat. So when I get home, I want to see my breath. Yeah, shout outs, Dad. And you must have the massive house with lights always on and AC set to 55. I don't. It's because I stream a lot and I just use a lot of energy. So all this stuff just uses a lot of energy. But yeah, here in California, the energy is just crazy. And I use it like at peak hours, right? Like the peak timing. So like they rack up my energy bill. But it's better this past month. This past one, I think I paid like 500. So yeah, I did a better job of setting my air conditioner to not like, to not like mid 70s down. I set it to like high 70s and like 80. So it went down by $300. So that's good. Cecilian with the $2 says, did you beg your parents for a Wolverine action figure? I begged them for, I think like He-Man. I think, I know my mom bought me a He-Man action figure back in the day. So yeah, but no Wolverine, no DSP Wolverine action figure. None of that. My dad would get mad at open up the windows. That's a pure African accent. Yeah, that's such a, yeah. What the? Were you close to the coast? I mean, 2 hours away, so no. We're in the valley, so it's like it's in the Central Valley, so it's like in a hot ass valley in the Central California. So yeah, there was nowhere cool to go. My dad never took us to like the beach or anything. He never took us to anywhere like where it was like vacation. Like I remember one time I went to Nigeria for vacation when I was little. But he never took us like to the beach. I remember one time he took us to Magic Mountain like in the early 90s. But that's just like Los Angeles, right? That's like Los Angeles County or whatever. That's not that far. But outside of that, he never took us anywhere. He never took me to like the beach or took me anywhere like that. So yeah. Let's see. I never thought that OJ, your PC and everything is streaming probably equivalent to running a small AC unit. Yeah. With my PC, with the lights, with the editing that I do, the energy, I use a lot, right? I use a lot of energy. So yeah, they rack it up. It's like I said, they do it during peak hours. Like if I'm doing that like in the early morning or late night, it wouldn't be as bad. But I'm doing it like it's like 4:30. So yeah, that's peak. That's peak. I'm doing like 4:30. 5, 6, those are peak hours, so they rack it up even more. So yeah, but I mean I'm trying to get it down, and then once it's starting to get cooler here. So like today it was only 84. It wasn't like 100 degrees like it usually is. So once it becomes cooler here, I don't use the heater. We don't use the heater here. So like the energy bill is so much cheaper. It's only like $50-$60 like in the fall and winter and spring. We don't ever use it, so it's good. So summer it's expensive, and then fall, winter, spring, it's good. Let's see here. Sicilian with another $2 says new Smash releases. You should challenge DSP. Yeah, I'm doing that. This is first time seeing you here on YouTube. How old are you? I just turned 14. I just turned 14 years old. Shout outs. I actually just got back from school, so just turned 14. Shout outs though. Appreciate you, Christoph. All right. Let's see. 140. Let's go. Believe me, yeah, man. I just got off school. Just got off middle school. Getting ready for high school. It's gonna be peak, man. It's gonna be peak. I believe you. It is. That's what it is, man. Shout outs. Big love to Sicilian. Thank you for the multiple donos today, man. I appreciate you. Let's see here. I feel awkward watching a 14-year-old stream. No, it's completely fine. Completely fine. Yeah, I've got inside here. I've got a whole thing of it's actually Capri Sun. It's actually Capri Sun. I got my orange wedges over here off to the side, so we're good. I got my Lunchables over here. 58? No, definitely not 58. Yo, Zach Davey, thank you for the raid over there on Twitch. Shout outs, man. Shout outs to Zach Davey. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate that. I went on vacation to the beach twice as a kid. Hey, shout outs. Yo, Agony, hey, what's up, man? Welcome. Shout outs. Jokes aside, it would do numbers. Yeah, maybe I will challenge DSP. Maybe I will challenge him when the new Smash game comes out. Maybe I will. Y'all want to see DSP versus OJ? Let's do it. He don't know who I am, though. He don't know who I am, so. Yo, Joey says, oh, yo, have a good stream. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Shout outs to the Raiders coming through. I remember the hot dog Lunchable, and it was disgusting. I was like, did the Dexter's Lab beard? It's all, yeah, Dexter's Lab, baby. Old enough to know that you don't call me after 9 p.m. That's the way. Man, bro, I'm telling you. Minutes are free. I remember that, the whole free minutes and all that. Yeah. Now we got unlimited plans now. So yeah. Cleaning my room here and OJ talk about Pops had me dying. I sound just like my dad, yeah. Dude, my dad, it was crazy at times, bro. It was crazy some of the stuff that he did. But it's all good. I don't hold it against him. He was just, I don't know, man. I like I said, I don't hold nothing against him, but like I ain't seen him in like 20, 30 years. Like I legitimately, I saw a picture of him one time. But since then, like when my sister got married, when my sister was in Nigeria, but that was like 10 years ago, almost. But yeah, I ain't seen him in like decades. Like it's been like a hot minute, so like I'm not even upset or nothing. Like I'm good. So same with another $2 says a gold Capri Sun is still good, bro. Don't hate. Oh, a Colt. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Capri Sun's great. It's fantastic. Heck, I bought some the other day, like when my nephews came over and my niece, and like I bought like a whole thing of the box of Capri Sun, and like they only drink like 3 of them. So I had like 5 left over. I drank all of those. I was like, heck yeah, leftover Capri Sun. Let's go. Absolutely. Yo, let's go. We out here. Let's go. Big combo breakers. If you guys have questions on the Nintendo Switch specs, let me know in the chat. I'll be answering all questions. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go down. Let's do it. Answering questions with the Nintendo Switch. And also Final Fantasy, Square Enix did announce that Final Fantasy has not hit its profits target. That they are basically it failed to meet their profits expectations. There we go. So yeah, it failed to meet both FF7 Rebirth and FF16. So there you go. There's that as well. Shout outs to Andre. Oh, Andre. Thank you for the subscription. Appreciate that. Yo, Simeon with the 100 core crystals. Hey, let's go. No, they failed to hit their. I mean, they made profit off of it. They just failed to hit their profits. And J2 Blue. Thank you so much.
The leaks are very interesting and something is definitely happening in the next 2 weeks, I feel.
Oh, yeah.
One thing I don't understand why people are saying, Nintendo should have revealed it early, as if this wouldn't have happened anyway, lol.
Yeah, I mean, I think people just felt like it should have already happened by now, which is okay. Shouldn't have with the $3.
Who out here remembers using the layaway section in places like Walmart? I always remembered my mom using them many times to get Christmas gifts growing up.
Yeah.
Now kids got their parents' credit cards and not having to work for a dime these days? Question mark.
My mom, I know she used layaway. It wasn't at Walmart, but I know my mom used, I think it was at Kmart, back when Kmart was actually a thing. Big love to Simeon Coin. Says, evening OJ, just getting ready to give you my blessing. Currently playing Arc the Lad Collection, Arc 1 on PS3. My Music Quest Arc the Lad Battle 2. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that support, Mr. Simeon Coin. But yeah, my mom used like the Kmart layaway, but I don't remember about Walmart. But yeah, my mom, I remember she used some type of layaway programs. Nintendo just announced that they're using Palworld Nintendo just announced that they're suing Palworld's developers for copyright infringement. Nintendo just announced that? Nintendo announced that, or the Pokemon Company announced that? Who announced that? Let me actually see if that's a true thing. So I don't know if that's a true thing right now. Let's actually check. Because I don't think they are. Palworld. Let's see. Oh, never mind. They actually, you're right, they did. Nintendo has filed a lawsuit against... I did not expect that to actually be a thing. No, they actually did. Nintendo... No, I see here, like, Nintendo, the Pokemon Company, Nintendo with the Pokemon Company have filed a patent infringement lawsuit in the Tokyo District against Pocket Pair Inc. The lawsuit seeks an injunction against infringement and compensation for damages on the grounds that Palworld, a game developed and released by the defendant, infringes multiple patent rights. Nintendo will continue to take necessary action against any infringement of its intellectual property rights, including, that's crazy, including the brand itself to protect intellectual properties. It has worked hard to establish over the years. Here's the reason why I think that this, listen, I'm not a lawyer or anything, but here's the reason why I think that I'm not so sure about that. And big love to Sicilian with the $5, and he says, I donate too much for PlayerEssence, so now I'm gonna have to put Switch 2 on layaway, man. No, don't stop, Sicilian. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. You know, I mean, I feel you, brother. You helped me significantly on this channel, upgrade and get bigger and better, man. So I appreciate you. You know I appreciate you, Sicilian. Thank you so much for your support, brother. So here's the reason why I think Sicilian, and to everybody who did this or who's, I think that it's not a good idea. Like I said, I'm not a lawyer, but just knee-jerk reaction. If they lose this lawsuit, you're gonna see so many people doing what Palworld does. You're gonna see more people copy the designs. Like, it's gonna open the Pandora's box for people to copy and legally copy in a way. Like, I think that Palworld is different enough to where you can just leave it. It doesn't even play like Pokemon. It's an action RPG. They've got some similarities to, like, you know, obviously monster battling and all that, but like, it doesn't play enough like it. Yes, there are pals that are very similar. Yes, they ripped off some of the pals. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They took some of the designs, they changed it up slightly and put it in the game. There is Luxray, there is Piplup. There are so many pals that are like literally dead on with a few alterations, right? But at the same time, I think that it's a very dangerous game to play. One, I mean, Palworld has the money to fight them. Like, they made so much money to the point to where, oh yeah, they can fight them, no problem. They're not gonna buckle underneath the pressure from Nintendo's lawyers. But I think that maybe it's not a good idea, because if they lose this, then yeah, that does open Pandora's box. And Palworld's, you know, Pokemon's still selling just fine. Palworld's on its own thing. So I don't know if it's a good idea, but once again, if they win, then obviously that's gonna send ripple, you know, shock waves across the whole gaming industry. But yeah, man, definitely, that's crazy. Oh boy, YouTubers like that likes Palworld and hates Nintendo or Game Freak are preparing for war. LOL, I disagree. Many designs clearly copy Pokemon. Oh no, I agree. Like, many designs clearly copy Pokemon. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's designs that copy it. But yeah, YouTubers are definitely going to be very upset with that, because they feel that it's listen, that everybody copies everybody in some way, right? Like, everybody copies everybody with something. So if you're sitting here and saying that they can't make something that looks like a dog or a wolf, you know, then that's not right. So yeah, this is definitely going to be one of those things. But I don't necessarily think that this one, they should have just let this one go. But here's the thing, we don't have all the evidence. Like, Nintendo obviously has, Nintendo and Pokemon Company, they have crazy tech, and they have crazy, you know, lawyers that look, and they probably could have dissected the code and dissected everything. Now, I did see some people on Twitter that were developers that were clearly saying that develop games that say this copied Pokemon. Like, I saw I don't know what developer it was, but they did like the wireframes, and then they matched it up, and they looked at the different graphics points, and it shows that, yeah, this was Luxray. And then what they did is they essentially just either used AI or they just changed it up a little bit. So if a single developer on Twitter was able to use wireframes and point that out and say, no, this is actually Luxray. Not that they made a separate model, but they literally yoinked Luxray from, I don't know, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet or Pokemon Sword and Shield, right? They just yanked Luxray from there. If they can prove that they just yoinked Luxray, which that developer kind of proved that, then they're going to be in trouble, right? Then they're definitely going to be in trouble. Let's see here. Arm with the $5.
They copied Zelda and Pokemon LMAO.
They copied Zelda and Pokemon? They did? What'd they do with Zelda and Pokemon? What'd they do with that? Shoutouts. Nintendo finally took action. Well, Nintendo and the Pokemon Company. That game looks like... Yeah, Palworld. Just wait, many Nintendo games, Game Freak scumbags. Yeah, oh yeah, the videos are coming for sure. Hope Nintendo wins. Palworld is such a soulless game. I know MVG refused to play it. I know MVG refused to play the game. So I don't know if I don't think that means anything, but I mean maybe that means something because he felt like it was too close. So yeah. So yeah, it's crazy, man. What do I think about Switch 2? From the leaked specs, I think it's gonna be a good device. Looks like it's gonna be just, you know, the next Switch. Let's see. The other game is the Zelda Breath of the Wild ripoff, Craftopia, says Uncario. What's up, Uncario? What's up, Ollie? Heath, not Health. Heath, right? Hey, what's up, man? Welcome. I'm doing good. How are you? Shout outs, guys. Hit that like button. If you have not hit that like button, hit that like button. I think we need to change the title to Nintendo Sues Palworld. Nintendo Sues Palworld. Alright, yeah, we can do that right now. Nintendo Sues Palworld. So yeah, that's definitely going to be a big topic during the week. Big topic during the week. Huge topic during the week. Let's see here. Get wrecked. I mean, listen, guys, Palworld could win. I don't think it's a clear-cut case, but I'll say this. This one's pretty fast. Palworld came out in February, and Nintendo's announcing it in, you know, September. So that's only 7 months, man. That's not for these big, huge court cases like these Titan battles. That is a pretty short amount of time. I thought maybe if there were, I didn't think anything was gonna come of it. I thought once the Palworld hype kind of died down, nobody's really playing the game like that anymore. Sales have died down a bit. I mean, they're still getting good sales, but the player counts kind of died down. People are just like, okay, what's next? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. So yeah. Put the angry Pikachu face. Yeah, you got to put the angry Pikachu face. I already see the Mighty Keith video about Palworld thing. I don't watch his videos, so I mean, but I know he does like comedy skits. Those Prime videos going to go crazy. Yeah. Angry Pikachu face is coming, Sicilian. Yeah, it's coming. They can claim fair use for Nintendo. They can claim fair use. Fair use doesn't apply to intellectual property. Like to IP, fair use doesn't apply to that. Now, like, there's like legal parody. There's like, it's not copyright infringement. It's just them making their own designs that are just similar. But yeah, it's not, fair use doesn't apply here. Fair use is for like media, things like that, right? Like YouTube, and discussing the news, discussing stuff. So you can't get sued for simply reporting on the news, right? That came out. Like, so companies can't strong arm media or strong arm content creators or whatever, to not talk about things because they say, oh, you're using our intellectual property. It's like, no, it's the news. Like, I can use what you're saying to talk about it. Like, I can show Pokemon. You can't sue me for showing Pokemon, you know? That you put out a game. Like, you can't sue me for that. So that's what fair use is. That's what I said. Parody is protected. Yeah, but Palworld is not a legal parody. It's not a legal parody in this sense. It's an intellectual IP that they're using, and if they actually used the models from Pokemon, that is not legal parody, because parody is you created that and you're making fun of something else. This is, we're taking your designs and we're adapting that, using your models, using your property, and making money off of that. So legal parody and this intellectual property, those are two separate things. This is not a legal parody at all. Let's see here. So yeah. But it's all good. Let's see quickly out. I mean, this is a pretty big news, man. This is pretty big news. That Palworld is, I mean, I can't believe, like I said, I don't know if I agree with it, man. I think this one you just kind of take a little bit of the L. I know everyone's going to be like, oh, they're just doing it because, you know, the sales were really good and they want to stop the sales of the game. So yeah. Nintendo Ninja with the $3.
No one escapes from the ninjas. Now play us some random ninja music.
No one escapes from the ninjas, and nobody escapes from the combo breakers. All right, Ninja. How about Ninja Gaiden? He's one of the most famous ninjas. Ninja Gaiden theme. Oh, Ninja Gaiden 2 theme. Stage. I forgot what stage that was. but there's a really cool stage in Ninja Gaiden. But I forgot the name of it. Yeah, I forgot the name. Anyway, here, we'll just do this. Nah, this music's so crusty. Ninja Gaiden. 2, 2, 3. Oh, I think it's this one. Oh yeah, that's it. Here we go. This is what Palworld saw. They just saw this right here. It was just. You know what it was, dude? It was this right here, bro. This is what Palworld saw. They saw this right here. It was Furukawa right here, and it was Gyarados in the back. Right at Palworld, stuff like this. Like this, bro. This freaking Palworld with Gyarados in the back and freaking Furukawa like this, like coming at him like about to hit him with that. Remember this game? The music was playing right this right now, bro. I'm telling you. They hit him with the Ninja Gaiden 2, the dark sword of the dark suing sword of chaos. The suing sword of chaos, bro. Hit him with that. I'm telling you, Furukawa, he's very buff underneath that suit. Very buff.
I'm not surprised they pretty much have Lucario into the game.
Yeah.
Lol.
Hit him with the suing blade. Hit him with this blade right here. This is gonna be Palworld if things don't go well for him. That's what's gonna happen, bro. It's gonna. Shout outs to Ninja Gaiden 2-2 theme. Let's get it. Big love to Justin says, I'm not surprised. They pretty much have Lucario in the game. Yeah, man. Like it's like I said, I still don't. I mean, I played Palworld. Like a lot of you guys probably didn't play Palworld. I played Palworld. It's an incomplete mess, I'll be honest. But I mean, it's still I can see why people like it. Like there's a lot of potential in the game. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a lawyer. I don't know what else they found, you know? Take it easy, Zach Davey. I don't know what else they found, but apparently they found enough to where they think that they can win this case. But listen, if they lose this, this is gonna be a laughing stock, man. If they lose this case, like I think that sometimes, I don't know. So they better have very good evidence. Like they better have solid clad, like, you know, Ryu Hayabusa precision, like lawyers that are going to nail Palworld on this. Like it can't be, oh, it looks like Lucario. No offense, Justin. I'm just saying that. Like, or oh, it looks like Luxray. Oh, it looked like. You better have evidence that that is your model. Like there is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You better have direct and clear-cut, completely explainable evidence that they stole your model. Because anybody can make something that looks like Luxray and be like, oh, well, that's my version of it. You can't get sued for something that makes it look like, I mean, yeah, actually, no, you can get sued for that. But what I'm saying, there's a lot of things that look like other things. Like, there's a lot of things that look like, you know, there's a bunch of, like, there's, like, monkey games. Like, a lot of people make different types of monkeys or whatever the case is, right? So, like, Luxray looks like a wolf dog or something like that, right? Like, the Luxray's design isn't, like, the most unique thing in the world, right? So, you better make sure that you have you've dotted all your I's and crossed all your T's, and you know that you're going to win this. Because if you don't, then yeah, it's going to be bad. Sony will get involved in the lawsuit? They are making Palworld products now. I don't think Sony's involved in this lawsuit. No, they're going to wait and see. So yeah. Hello, OJ. Can the lawsuit cause Palworld to shut down? Yes, it could if the judge orders it, or they can just have them pay damages or licensing fees or something like that, right? Like, I don't know if Nintendo would shut down Palworld. I mean, it's definitely possible, but it seems more like they're seeking compensation, like damages, and potentially like a licensing fee. Maybe that's what it would be. I'm not really sure. Let me double check the, this is why I'm not good at the lawyer stuff. So Nintendo, okay, hold up. The lawsuit is seeking an injunction. Yeah, an injunction. Against infringement and competition. Yeah, so they're trying to shut it down. like an injunction to stop it, right? That's what I'm guessing what an injunction would be against infringement. And so yeah, they're looking to shut it down. And then they're looking to shut it down, then give us money. So very much like how the Yuzu emulator, shut everything down and then give us money. So yeah, that's what I'm guessing. So something with the tool says this is bad PR. I do not like this for Nintendo. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree. Like I said, it's not for me PR. The PR doesn't matter. People hate Palworld. Like, I personally don't think like the bad PR. Like, there's legitimately people that hate Palworld. Like, they say they copy them. Like, there's people that obviously don't, but then there's a lot of people that do, that just like dislike the game. So, well, yeah, I agree. Like, it's bad PR if they lose. If they lose, it's terrible PR. But them suing them, people were saying this from the very beginning, Sicilian. Like, yeah, it's not good PR. Whenever you sue something, it's not good PR. But Palworld isn't some small company anymore, right? Like Pocket Pair. They're a big boy company now at this point. They've got a lot of money, so it becomes less as, oh, they're suing the little guy. It's like, okay, they're still, I mean, don't get me wrong, Pocket Pair is still tiny compared to Nintendo and the Pokemon Company, but they were flushed with like literally hundreds of millions of dollars almost instantly, almost overnight, right? So they've got plenty of money to fight this, from like a, pound for pound, lawyer for lawyer bill. Oh, they got plenty of money. They barely done anything to the damn game, so I don't know where they're spending their money. But no, they're hiring people and all that. But from a PR standpoint, it looks terrible if they lose. But there are a lot of people who feel that Palworld copied the designs, like straight up, and like, what the hell? This is clearly copyright infringement, So there are people who do feel that, like, nah, screw Palworld, But I mean, yeah, PR wise, like I said, I don't love it, especially if they lose. Like, I don't love it, especially if they lose, then it's gonna be really bad, Let's go. PR says patent infringement. Interesting. Yeah, exactly. Patent infringement. So their Pokemon designs are patented, right? The designs of the Pokemon are patented, and if you take that and you copy that patent, right? You copy that model, you copy that patent, you copy what they did, then even if you didn't mean to, you're still liable. Like, I'm not gonna say they did a patent infringement troll, like, but this has happened to Nintendo where they make a product and like, oh, some random company made a patent for something before, like the 3DS. Like the 3DS, Nintendo lost the lawsuit. Some random company, or like the accelerometer or something, like the Wiimote. I forgot what it was. But Nintendo's like lost a few lawsuits where they actually had to do like royalties and all that based off of sales because some patent troll made something, then never used it, and then just waits for somebody to use it that blows up and say, oh, look. Now, I'm not saying Nintendo did that, but I'm just saying, like, that's part of, like, the patent stuff, right? The Pokemon Company suing Monster Rancher. Palworld gonna get hit with the real banishing blade. Oh, man, I'm telling you, bro. Being real, I don't think Palworld is losing. They already said they checked all their bases for copyright, especially with as big as they got. Yeah, Reptile, and I get that, but clearly Nintendo's not stupid on this front. So, of course, Palworld, they're going to say anything that they feel. Nintendo and the Pokemon Company have found something. Like, Nintendo doesn't just say, I'm going to sue you, like a big company for nothing. They don't just say that. I know people think that, but there's no way. Big love to Uncardio. Thank you for the 320 yen donation. But there's no way. So they found something. Pocket Pair, whatever they found, they said, oh, well, we checked everything. That's fine, and they might think that, but there's something that Nintendo found. Otherwise, they wouldn't have done this. Trust me, they would not take on a company this big, because you can't strong-arm Palworld, right? If they think that, oh, we can just strong-arm these guys to shut down, like Yuzu, you can strong-arm Yuzu, you can strong-arm fan games and all that. Yeah, they're not going to fight with you. But they already knew Palworld was going to fight with them. Like, it's not going to be like, oh, they're just going to let them take them down. Like, that's going to be a fight. Palworld, like I said, is a $100 million plus company now at this point. They've got tons of money. They're not going to just sit down and take it, right? Or just let them get strong-armed. They're going to fight it in court. So, Nintendo knows that. So, they wouldn't have taken this time to do this and to prepare the lawsuit if they didn't find something. Regardless of what Palworld says, Nintendo found something. Like I said, they're not dumb. These people aren't stupid that run Nintendo and Pokemon Company. So it's not like they're like, oh yeah, they checked everything, it's fine. We're just doing it out of spite, which I think some people feel that they're going to do it out of spite, and I don't think they're doing it out of spite. They found something. Now, whether that something actually constitutes as shutting the game down and getting money for damages and all that, we'll have to wait and see. Or is it even valid in the first place? We'll have to wait and see. But they found something outside of what Palworld is saying. Outside of what Pocket Pair is saying. They found something. They wouldn't do this, trust me. So yeah, this is way too big of a company to just sit there swinging around a sue sword. You know what I'm saying? And just say, oh, we're gonna sue because we're upset, or that looks like our Pokemon. You know, they're not gonna. I mean, they're not gonna be sitting there and just doing that. They found something. Once again, it's Pokemon and Nintendo, so it's like both of them, and like it's like they did the fusion dance, you know, and hit them with the fusion lawyers, you know. So if it's a joint thing together, they both found something, you know. But the Pokemon Company did say, hey, we're gonna look into it, and if we find something, we'll let y'all know. And they must have found something. They found something. Let's see here. Breaking news: Nintendo Prime sued Nintendo for using the name Switch 2. Wants royalties every time the term is Switch 2. No, it would have been Switch 2. It'd have to be that. Whoever picked the Ninja Gaiden music, shout outs. Somebody just picked Ninja Gaiden. I picked this music. So yeah, but like I said, Reptile, you might be right. I mean, it might end up being nothing. It might be Nintendo's being wrong on that, but it wasn't out of spite, or it wasn't out of nothing. The lawyer's been building a strong case, right? Yeah, they've been building a strong case. Like they definitely took their time, and they're building something, because you just don't randomly do that. You find something there. So yeah, it's gonna be crazy for sure. So I'm assuming Nintendo reverse engineered Palworld and found evidence of copyright infringement. That's what it had to have been. It had to have been that they were, like I said, like one guy took like the wireframes, like a developer, I forgot who it was, and like compared them, and he was like, this is the same model. Like he literally, like he did it on Twitter. People were trying to hate on him or whatever, but he said, look, he said, here's Luxray, here's the Palworld Luxray. He like, boom, put them right over. All they did was like adjust the size. Like all they did was like take it like in an editor and like just like, you know, like you're in an editor and like you just take it and like you just expand it a little bit and you make it like a little bit bigger. He said like that's all they did. Like, but if you just like shrink it, it's like the same size. I guess like their Luxray is way bigger than like Pokemon's Luxray. But obviously in Pokemon, Luxrays can be various different sizes. Luxrays can be smaller or bigger. But well, all Pokemon can be smaller or bigger. But obviously like the model sizes are not smaller or bigger. In most of the games at least. But yeah, like I'm guessing that they reverse engineered it. They did something where they caught them, you know? So yeah, but once again, it could be like, hey, look, that's still protected, right? It's the judge could rule that there's you know, that there's not enough evidence, you know, that like, no, while you might have found something, and I think that it's not enough to be. So they could have found something and it could be the same, but the judge could be like, there's enough differences. Sorry, you know? So yeah, the same proportions, like the same model points, but just expanded, like, you know, copy the homework, but change it up a little bit, you know, that meme. If I was a betting man, I would bet Nintendo win this. They almost always do in recent times. Let me read what some of the comments say on Twitter, then I'll get into you guys' comments. Nintendo with the dollar as well. And he says, I'm an elite ninja who survived the first Ninja War, lurking when OJ had the high-rise flat top cut and PE website. LOL. Shoutouts to my surviving elite legacy ninjas. Please play Snowland remix and crank it. All right, I got you, buddy. And big love to War. Thank you for the tune-in tier pledge. Appreciate that, guys. Let's go. Couple dollar hollers coming in. Appreciate that. Make sure you guys become a member if you want to. War became a member there. It's only $1 for that tune-in tier. Gets you emotes, badges, all sorts of cool stuff. So thank you so much for your support, guys. Exclamation mark member, all lowercase. Exclamation mark member if you want to join up. Support your boy if you enjoy these daily live streams. Which, yeah, we're going to have a bonus stream tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, I'll be here tomorrow for you guys as well. OJ, I never played, I think meant Palworld. Does Palworld get so much hate? You said earlier. It's not a complete game. It looks, some people feel that they copied Pokemon, and it's not a complete game. It's definitely like a beta or whatever, or like, you know, early access. Like, it's just not complete. The AI is pretty stupid. They might have changed it, but the AI was dumb as hell when I played it. And there was a lot of glitches and stuff like that in the game, like a lot of glitches and problems in the game. So, but yeah, that's an early access game for you. Big love to War. Appreciate you. Thank you for the combo breakers. Big Left is the same with the $2 as well. And he says, since Pokemon exists in real life, isn't it fair use? No. It is not. It is not. It is not fair use at all. Big Love, thank you so much for the thank you for the $2. Hey, what's up, Kyle? Welcome to the stream, everybody. We are ready. My body's ready. I played for like 5 minutes and never went back. I mean, you got to play for more than 5 minutes, but basically, once you get to like the how long did I play for? Let me open up my Steam account. Once you get to like the 20-hour mark, it just becomes incredibly repetitive. There's like no story. It becomes incredibly repetitive. It just becomes a grind and just like a crafting simulator, like where you're constantly just grinding for resources. You're constantly just trying to grind for resources, make different things. Like you have to manage your pals. They get sick. They get tired. They knock themselves out. Like they do all sorts of weird, and it just became like a really bad manager, like a really bad like micromanaging and stupidity. Of just, and it just got boring. I just dropped it. Like I just dropped it. Because it got so boring. It got so boring. But I liked it for a little bit. I thought it was cool. I streamed it like multiple times. I streamed it. But let me double check how much hours I actually put into it. Palworld. I put 36 hours into it. So I put more than I thought. Yeah, I put 36 hours into Palworld. And yeah, there's like a bunch of cheaters and stuff like that, which there's cheaters in everywhere. So yeah. So that's basically, so yeah, I got tired of it. I can see the Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright thumbnail in the YouTube videos, flying at us with 4,000 waterfalls. Oh yeah, I'm gonna use the Ace Attorney thumbnail as well. I'm definitely gonna use the Ace Attorney thumbnail. I might just clip what I already said here, then just put that up on there. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that as well, dude. 36 hours wasted. Hey, look, I had fun when I had fun when I was having fun. Okay, I had fun when I was having fun. Objection. Path of Xenosaga 1 and Pokemon Black and White, FF10, Persona 2, my favorite. What are yours? PlayerEssence favorite? RPGs? Ike? Yeah, those are all good too. I like Xenoblade. I like Mass Effect, Fire Emblem. Those are all awesome. Ishbush says, OJ, you ready for FIFA 25? You mean FC? Yeah, I don't play those games. You know that. Hey, OJ, are you excited for a Monster Hunter Wilds Switch 2 port? Maybe Switch 2 port. Yes, maybe. I'm excited for Monster Hunter Wilds. Not super excited, but I'm going to play it. Nintendo's coming for your Palworld videos too, bro. No, my Palworld videos are fine. There's nothing wrong with my Palworld videos. Actually, I made a video talking about Palworld. Did you guys know I made a video talking about the potential them suing them and all that? So I actually made a video talking about that. Where I said Palworld, a shameless Pokemon ripoff or something more. And a lot of people did not like that video. Like I got 89.2% likes to dislikes. So I talked about it and I said, hey, look, I like Palworld. You know, I think Palworld is fun. I made this video back on January 19th, 2024. So I said, hey, it looks pretty cool. So yeah, but it's all good. I know you're joking. I'm just saying, I know you're joking. I know you're joking. I know you are. It's all good, dude. Candace says, was there anything from Palworld that you'd like to see in Pokemon? I mean, outside of like what, better graphics? No, I don't want to see guns in Pokemon. No, absolutely not. I don't think Pokemon is about like, you know, like they use elements to fight. They don't use like rocket launchers and guns. So no, I don't think I want to see guns. Anything, I mean, I don't think there's really anything. They're different games. They're really not the same. Palworld is a very different game than Pokemon. Like it really is. It does not play similar. I mean, the only thing is it's a monster battling game, but the thing about it is that like you can also fight yourself too. Like in Palworld, the tamers also fight. So imagine Ash Ketchum pulling out a Glock and start shooting, you know? So it's like, it's a completely different style of game, you know? And it's action. It's not turn-based. Like Pokemon's a turn-based RPG for the most part, right? Like, this is an action RPG where everything's in real time. So they play so differently, it's hard to even say there's anything that I'd want to see in there or not, you know? So yeah. And you can capture humans, which was weird. Yeah, it's really hard to do so, but yeah, you can definitely do it. Hearing it's over patents, not copyright. Yeah, patent. Let's see. I wonder why Nintendo never sued Digimon or vice versa, because I don't think they saw anything that would be patent infringement on there. Overall, I don't think Digimon has designs close enough either to Pokemon, and vice versa. I don't think I mean, I played Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, and never once did I feel like it was, you know, looked like Pokemon. But like the thing that you instantly saw with Palworld is that you instantly saw pals that looked just like Pokemon, like looked just like them, you know, was slightly altered. So I think that's the difference between like Palworld and like, you know, Digimon or whatever. So So I think that's the biggest thing here. All right, classic music done. Because Digimon is not literally using copying models from the Pokemon games. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it looks like they feel, at least Nintendo feels, that Pokemon, like Palworld, is using, like, actually using their own patents for Pokemon. So yeah, like it's pretty crazy. I gotta get this up on Twitter, of course. Because it's pretty wild. I mean, it just completely overshot the other stuff. The Nintendo Switch 2 leak stuff. That's pretty big. Nintendo with the Dollar Dono says Las Vegas. Wait, hold up. Did I play your music? Las Vegas odds makers have Nintendo Prime putting up a Nintendo suing Pocket Pal YouTube video with the thumbnail featuring Phoenix Wright and Ace Attorney pointing objection at 80-20 odds with the next 2 days. LOL aquatic ambience. Yeah, I think it's gonna happen. It's definitely gonna happen. The Nintendo Switch 2. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, it's gonna happen, dude. It's gonna happen. Big love. Thank you so much. Combo breakers. Even further beyond. Let's get it, Nintendo. Thank you for the dollar dono, brother. Appreciate you. Capturing humans is kind of weird. It's like us fought a civil war over that. Yeah, but I mean, obviously, this is not it's not a real, it's a video game. But yeah. Also, Digimon started as Tamagotchi competitor. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think, Digimon doesn't feel like there needed to be any type of, you know, copyright or anything like that. So I'm going to put on my tweet. Yeah, this is interesting, man. This is, I didn't think that they would. So, Nintendo and the Pokemon company are suing Palworld. Palworld / Pocket Pair. Pocket Pair. This is just wild. This is a wild thing. So I mean, this is probably going to take years to play out. We're not going to get any type of quick or easy thing for this, right? Like, I don't think it's going to be right away we're going to hear what's happening or anything like that. So yeah, I don't, that's the crazy thing, man. That's the crazy thing. So crazy. Just want to put crazy. All right, let's see here. Wild lawsuit appears. Players, it's been 5 years since I subbed to your channel. Your videos make their day fun. Great, I watch. Have a long, strong passion for games. Dream is to be work as Nintendo's developer. Keep working towards it, Ike. Let's get it. Palworld is cooked. You think Palworld's cooked? Who here? Actually, let's have a poll. No chance Palworld on Switch 2 for a long time. I mean, yeah. I mean, if they get an injunction to stop it, let's get a poll going, right? I think we should do that. We should get a poll going. I forgot how to do polls. Okay, yes, I did forget how to do polls. Okay, now I remember how to do polls. Okay, start poll. Who wins? Who wins the Palworld or Nintendo versus let's just say Pocket Pair. Pocket Pair lawsuit. Nintendo Pocket Pair Pocket Pair, or how about we can add one more option, like a neutral option where like nobody really wins, kind of like it becomes like it's like a neutral option. Neutral slash don't know. There we go. Yeah, neutral slash don't know. All right. You guys let me know what you guys think. Start voting on the poll. Saw older video of yours without a beard. Thought some teenager kidnapped OJ for real. Called real OJ and called 911. Damn, do I look that young without a beard? That's what it is, man. Makes me into a teenager. Says Pavone. You think Palworld's cooked? If they lose the lawsuit, wonder if they'll take down the game. I mean, Nintendo could ask for an injunction for their, or I mean, it's a patent, so I mean, maybe they can just ask for damages. Like, okay, yeah. It's patent, so I think that they would just ask for damages. I don't know if they'd actually get them to take down the game. Like, I don't know if they'd actually do that. So definitely cooked with Pokemon mods started popping up, and that alone can be used as bringing up brand image damage. Yeah, but Palworld had nothing to do with that, so they can't stop other people from making mods that look like that, right? Nintendo with another $1 dono, and Sicilian with another $2 dono. Let's go, 77. Yes, sir. Let me read off what Nintendo says first. Nintendo lawyers are like off the wall Michael Jordan in the late 80s when he was posturing Larry Bird, and they do not lose. Cormont Night Theme, crank it. All right, I got you. Got that up next. Remember, if you guys want a music track, you can just drop a dono of any amount. You can use the link at the top, or you can use Super Chat, either way. Put your video game track that you want in your message, and I will play. If you can't put it in there, if it doesn't fit, then just let me know in the chat, tag me, and I'll get it for you. So Slim with the 12 says, new Nintendo Switch 2 has so much potential. I was never a big Nintendogs fan, I'll be honest. I never was a big Nintendogs fan, but I think that, yeah, I mean, it could. Pocket Pair ran away safely. Yeah, this is so risky. If Nintendo loses, this is so risky. This is so risky if Nintendo loses. This is really bad if they lose. So, you know what? Like I said, I don't think Nintendo should have sued them. Personally, I don't think they should have. I feel like this is it might be too close to call, but apparently they've got information that I don't have. I don't have the information that Nintendo has, so they obviously have information that I don't have. So that's the reason that's where my opinion's coming from. It's just from the optics and outside looking in. I don't know what evidence they have, which we should hear about some of that evidence. They would have to if Nintendo wins. Oh, it's a patent infringement, right? So with patents, it's like you would just be owed damages, right? So they can still sell it, but hey, you gotta pay out of every sale or whatever. You gotta pay either a lump sum, or out of every sale you gotta pay. So, and you gotta remove what they ask you to remove, you know? So, I mean, it just depends. Once again, there could be a variety of outcomes with this, right? Yeah, royalties, things like that. Do you think Nintendo would buy out Game Freak from Pokemon Company? Pokemon Company would never let Nintendo to buy out Game Freak. No, that's ridiculous. They would never allow that to happen. It's a collaboration, so no. Maybe a poll asking us to think Nintendo should sue Palworld. I'd say obviously. Oh, that's a good one too. That's a good one too. But I guess that should have been something that we should have talked about before. Now that they are suing them, it's like, who cares what people should or should not do? Just what do you think's gonna happen, you know? But no, it's kind of tilted. A lot of you guys think, okay, a lot of you guys think it's already 100 votes. So a lot of you guys think Nintendo is going to win this lawsuit. Some of you guys think Pocket Pair, but some of you guys don't know. 23% there don't know. Neutral, might be a neutral outcome, or don't know. So a lot of uncertainty, but a lot of you guys seem pretty certain Nintendo will win this lawsuit. Unicorn Overlord has great music, but it makes me sleepy. I don't know why. Maybe because of the style of game that it is, Sicilian, or maybe because you play it when it's late at night. Hope we see Red Dead 2 and RE4 remake on Switch 2 and Elden Ring. Elden Ring and RE4 remake, I think those are coming. Red Dead is possible because Red Dead 1 came. So yeah, that's definitely possible. What the F is Nintendogs? It's a dog simulator game that Nintendo made in the DS era. I think they made one on the 3DS, like Nintendogs plus cats or something like that. So, basically, like, you get to take care of a dog. That's all it is. It's like a, you know, simulator. Definitely know who will win the lawyers. Yeah, the lawyers making bank off this case, man. Those are the big time. I believe Pokemon will win this lawsuit and Palworld is cooked. Oh, okay. Simeon, you believe that? Nintendo will end up owning Palworld when it's all said and done. Owning Palworld? Nintendo's jealous because Palworld sold over 20 million. You know, I don't know if they are jealous because Palworld sold so. I don't know if they are. If that's the case, a lot of games sell really well. I don't think Nintendo sues out of spite. I think they actually found something. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if they're jealous about it. It's not like Pokemon sales are, you know, doesn't sell anymore because Palworld sells. So I don't know if they are. But they must have found something with Drede. And no, you can't sue over turn-based battles. That's not so Drede, you're not understanding. Let me break it down for people that turn-based battles is not patented. Like, it's not patented. What Nintendo is saying that they took some of their designs. Like, they took some of their designs, not gameplay mechanics, because Palworld's gameplay is completely different from Pokemon's gameplay. So that's not the same thing. You're comparing gameplay, that's not the same thing. They're saying that, hey, look, this Luxray that looks exactly like our Luxray, or this whatever, looks too much like it, and you used our patented Pokemon designs in order to make some of your pals in your game. Not the gameplay. It's the actual designs of the characters. So keep that in mind, all right? So same with the $2. It says Nintendo has better lawyers. Let's be real. I mean, listen, Palworld probably has pretty damn good lawyers. I don't think that they have scrubs there. They got money too. You know, they got money as well. So I don't think they got scrubs. I mean, I'm pretty sure Nintendo has dope lawyers, but I don't think Palworld devs have bad lawyers. I don't think they have, like, you know, crusty lawyers. All the Pokemon-inspired knockoffs, I'll give Palworld credit, is that they understood the assignment as far as the aesthetics and art style go. Yeah. I mean, unless they stole it. But yeah, we'll see. I just think that it's stupid they're trying to sue in the first place, because even if they did steal, Nintendo and Pokemon already make so much money already. Did they share the pie? No. I mean, I disagree with that statement. You should not allow someone to use your designs and make profit off of that and not consult with you. Then otherwise other people are going to do that. So if you let Palworld do that, imagine the other people that are going to jump in, Agony, and start saying, well, let us do that too. So then where does it stop? So if you say, okay, yeah, no problem, you stole our patents, we make a ton of money, don't worry about it. Other people are going to start jumping in and start doing that, you know? So I disagree that you should just allow people to just start as a big company, you probably shouldn't allow people to just start using your material. Because then if you do, everyone's just going to start doing that, and then they can start associating it with stuff they don't want to be associated with, right? Parents might start looking at Palworld, and if Nintendo just allows it and says, okay, yeah, whatever, people might think, oh, this is Pokemon, right? And then they look at it like, wait a minute, that's not for kids. That's for adults, because there's a bunch of guns and stuff like that. So, I don't think that's the smart thing to do. I don't think that's not the way to do it. I think they shouldn't sue them simply because I feel that there's enough differences in gameplay. I feel that there's enough differences with a lot of the pals that if you lose this, it sets a bad precedent for the future. That's why I think they shouldn't do it. Not because, oh, they make so much money, so it's okay for somebody else to make a bunch of money off of your stuff, you know? Simeon going with the 100 core crystal says, you're 14 years old in your prime, OJ, and in shape. My music request is Octopath Traveler, COTC Supreme Leader. Yes, sir. I got you. We're going to play one more from Mr. Nintendork, and then we're going to go from there. Gormati. Ready or Gormati? Ready or Gormati? Let's do it. All right. People don't believe companies should protect their IP or designs. If you don't protect your IP or designs, you will eventually lose that IP. Like I said, I don't think Nintendo should sue them here. I think they should just let this go. But if you don't actually, if you just allow people to just use your IP, you will actually end up losing it. Like, if you don't protect it or defend your IP, you will lose it. So, so you kind of have to. Otherwise, if you let a bunch of companies just use your IP, let's say you get really pissed off with one company that does something really dumb with your IP, and then you try to go to court to sue them. That company will be like, well, look at this company, this company, this company, this company, this company, this company that used your IP. Why didn't you sue them? What's going on here? And then the judge will be like, yeah, why didn't you sue them? You don't mind, you know? So you might end up losing it, right? So yeah. See, Palworld made millions on Palworld made millions on Power. You think Pocket Pair made millions on Palworld? It shocked Pocket Pair. Shocked Pocket Pair. Let's see here. Huddy says, yeah, it's the principle of the matter, but the financial, yeah. They understood the. I already read that. Counter argument: lawsuits are fun. Oh man, lawsuits. Court is not fun. There's nothing fun about court. I can tell you that from experience. There's absolutely nothing fun about court. Nothing fun about court. Nothing fun, anything at all about it. But that's why the Pokemon Company and Nintendo pay other people to do it. You know, court's fine if you have another lawyer that can say everything for you and do all that. Then it's okay. You know, but what shot them in the foot is that Palworld marketing the game as Pokemon with guns. Did Palworld ever market the game as Pokemon with guns? I don't recall Palworld ever saying that. Copyright should not even be a thing. If you make the best product, you will always be rewarded. I 100% disagree with that. Because people are scammers. People try to steal your stuff. Absolutely not. If you were a creator, Strangelove, and you created something and you took your life and your effort, like your music or let's say your art or something, and somebody just shamelessly ripped it off and profited off of that, you would not be saying that at all. Now, I agree that copyright should absolutely, like, there's some stuff that's BS with copyright, but no, you should be able to protect what you own and not have scammers. And like I said, if people were actually honest in life and you could rely on people telling the truth, like, let's say we were wired to always tell the truth and to be honest and to be fair, then I'd say, yeah, copyright should not exist. But copyright exists because there's a bunch of scammers, frauds, delinquents, nobodies, bums, and people trying to profit off of your hard-earned work and all that. So that's the reason why I disagree. Now, yes, I agree that, you know, there's some times when it's like, okay, this is trash, like patent trolls and all that. But no, you shouldn't be allowed to take somebody else's hard work and profiteer off of it. You know, to the T, or you're copying patents and then say, oh yeah, mine's better. The best will survive, right? Like, no, that's not, like I said, if people were not people, if we were built to be fair and honest and not greedy and not all that type of stuff, then I'd say, yeah, you're right. Copyright wouldn't need to exist, but it needs to exist because of people. People are people, you know? So I disagree with that. Let's see here. This would be an easy win with Phoenix, right? Maybe they got Phoenix right. I think we can officially say that Switch 2 being revealed this week by default this month due to Zelda and Tokyo Game Show is not happening. Time for October. I don't know if we can officially say that. We gotta wait and see. Once again, copyright, because nothing's changed from. We already knew Zelda was coming out. We already knew Tokyo Game Show was gonna be in September. We already knew Zelda was coming out in September. So nothing changed. So I don't know how we can officially say X, Y, or Z when nothing changed from like months ago. We knew when Tokyo Game Show was happening. We knew when Zelda was launching. So nothing really changed. But like I said, we'll have to wait and see. But I guess the only thing that has changed, wait, there is something. We're 18 days in and nothing's happened, right? So I think that's what you're talking about. Never mind. But we'll see. Let's see here. Why can't mirrors be real if our eyes aren't real? Okay. Oh man, I hear you, but in reality, copyright is used to protect big corporals while they steal somebody's work, not the small guys stealing from small guys. Yeah, that's not relevant to what we're talking about right now, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not relevant to what we're talking about. Copyright definitely should exist. Like, I think it should exist. But like I said, we're imperfect and we have a lot of bad people. So I think like patent trolls are like the worst. I think patent trolls are like, oh, I don't like those. Like the copyright, like the patent trolls, people that just make shell patents that they're never gonna use and then try to sue people that use like like an accelerometer. Like, yeah, that's trash, right? That's garbage. So I agree with you there. Like, I'm definitely meeting you halfway, you know, with what you're saying. But I do feel that there are times when people are scummy and they intentionally try to do scummy things. And I think that's why it you know, it exists, right? So yeah. I don't know if that's the case, Jack. We're gonna have to wait and see, buddy. We're gonna have to wait and see. But we'll see. We'll see. Cody Bishop with the $1.99 says, didn't Pokemon copy the ideas from Dragon Quest V? Didn't Pokemon copy the monster idea from Dragon Quest V? I don't think so. But once again, they're not suing them for making a monster battler game. That's what some of you guys don't understand. They're not suing them for making a game that's monster battling. There's a lot of monster battling games. Pokemon Company and Nintendo do not own the monster battling genre. They weren't even the first to do monster battling. So that's not what they're suing them for. It's patent. They're saying that they stole their actual ideas, or not ideas. They stole their Pokemon. Like literally, they ripped off their designs of the patented Pokemon that they have. Not that they're making a monster battler game. So there is a difference between that, you know? Yeah, there's a difference. So yeah. Ditto looks nothing like slime though. Ditto looks nothing like slime. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of blobs that have faces on them. Once again, you know, it's if the problem is that Palworld's designs are a little bit too close. Luxray is a little bit too close. So let me give you guys, I think here's what Nintendo's looking at. Luxray Palworld. So I think what Nintendo's looking at here is something like this. So it's if they like, this is what Nintendo's looking at, where the design of this PAL is so similar to the design of what they used, right? Okay, instead of round ears, make pointy ears. You know, instead of a colored nose, make it a whole pattern. Put a little drop right here. You know, make a little underbelly. Like, this is the underbelly. Well, make it go all the way here. Oh, give him some claws instead of not having claws. But, oh, he still has the things right here. He still has the mane, still has the tail, the end part, you know? So, I think it's like stuff like this that maybe they found patent-wise that they copied the patent. Now, I don't know for sure. They gotta wait and see. But another developer wireframed it. So they took the Palworld wireframe and took the Luxray wireframe and compared it and said, this is the same model. That's what on Twitter, some developer did that, said, this is the same model. They just changed it up a little bit, but they ripped the model from them, or used AI. Or ripped the model. Either way, they stole the model. Or it's so similar that it can be seen as like they copy, you know? So I think this is probably what Nintendo's looking at. It's probably like, there's a couple other pals too, that are really close, you know, that are really, really, really close with a few alterations potentially done through AI or not. So yeah, slime with faces on them, leave Boogie out of this. Yo, thank you for the $2. I appreciate that. So that's, like I said, I don't think they should sue him. Me personally, I don't think that they should, but we'll see. Yeah, the Lucario one is, you know, is very similar. Let's look up that Lucario. And I gotta get the music going here. Lucario, Palworld. I think this one's not as bad as the Luxray. But it's definitely close, but it's not quite as bad. I mean, it's close. I mean, he's got a cape over him. He's got, you know, instead of like the droopy ears, he's got, I mean, this one might be a little bit different enough. But I mean, but clearly it's Lucario, but it seems different enough to me. But once again, they could have changed the model up more, you know. But yeah, there's a number of pals in there that are kind of cutting it. I think the Luxray's the worst one. Luxray's the worst one out of all of them that I've seen so far. So yeah. Thank you for the $2 to selling. Let me get the next music going here though, guys. All right, let me get that next music. And that is Octopath Traveler. Got Octopath Traveler. I wish they allow me to actually, where is the, wish they'd actually allow me to copy and paste from the from my mini feed. They don't allow me to copy and paste from the mini feed, and I don't know why they don't allow me to do that. Like, they should allow that in the app. All right. Let's see. I remember reading one of the devs saying that they used Pokemon Fusion site and created enough. When you fuse Glaceon and Alolan Ninetales, you get one of the Palworld monsters. Really? I'd love to see that. You see FF16 numbers on Steam. LOL, only 20K. They sold 3 million in a week on PS5 a year ago. With even less consoles out there, Square better stay close to Sony. That is that is not the right evaluation. that is the J Bari persona. That is the Twitter evaluation, Nick93. That is a terrible evaluation of what Square Enix should do. That is the no offense, man. That is the Sony pony, and I hate to use that terminology, but that is absolutely the Twitter brain rot Sony pony evaluation of what should be done. No. Let me help you. let me help you. One, it's a year later. It's not at the same time, it's a year later. Two, it's one of the worst selling Final Fantasy games just to begin with, like just flat out. So even if you don't include PC, just give it PlayStation only. It's still one of the worst selling and didn't meet profit expectations before they even dropped it on PC. So even before then, they even stated that it didn't hit their expectations, right? So even with that. And then another thing is that Sony's grasp of JRPGs, the market, all of that is not in the same position as when they made those decisions. At the time, with the Wii U era, when they're putting together all of this, and the Nintendo Switch not being as powerful as it was, and PC market not growing in Japan and all of that, it made perfect sense to go with PlayStation. But now, at this point, when you see Monster Hunter, Persona, and various other major IPs that were Sony only or exclusive to one platform, now selling 7 million, 10 million, and more, it makes no sense to stick only with Sony in today's market. With Switch 2 coming, obviously with PC blowing up, with more handheld PCs coming, Xbox just being there, it makes way more sense to do what you did with Final Fantasy 15 and have it multi-platform. Final Fantasy 15 blew Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth and Final Fantasy 16 out of the water in sales. Absolutely destroyed it. So it makes way more sense to follow that strategy than to do exclusive with Sony. Now, if they were somehow able to sell as many copies of Final Fantasy 16 and Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth as Final Fantasy 7 Remake, then I agree. I think that, yeah, maybe you do that, but I still feel that it's a bad idea overall. So I'm going to disagree on the account that Sony or Square Enix is still saying that it didn't hit our profit expectations. So no, I don't think so. I don't think so. But I mean, nobody really expected PC to put up big numbers for Final Fantasy 16. I mean, it's PC first and foremost. Like JRPGs are not the biggest on PC. But if you did it day and date and you had the hype and you launched it, it would have been well above what it is now. And I mean, it's late, you know, it's late. It's super late. So yeah. They can go third party. They ain't buying the games. You think Xbox fans are going to buy them? I just think that it should be Nintendo Switch 2, Xbox, PC, and PlayStation 5. If you do that, then I think that you got, you know, you can definitely sell a lot of copies of games if you do that, right? So I don't think it should be, you know, just like, you know, I don't think Xbox guys are going to buy Final Fantasy like crazy. No. But I feel that it should, like, if you're putting it on PC, I mean, it can go on Xbox as well. Same architecture, same everything. So I just feel that you're better off probably doing that way than, you know, doing like the crazy Sony fan way, which is make it only exclusive. Now, I know that you said, Nick93, you said that, you know, you feel that it shouldn't be exclusive either. But after FF7 or FF16 and FF7 Rebirth sales, I don't think you can really sit there and say that they should go. Nobody can really sit there and say that, yeah, it should be exclusive. I mean, let's just be real here. If there was no exclusivity deal and they somehow got some type of competent but ghetto, like Dragon Quest XI-S version of Final Fantasy 16 and Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth and Final Fantasy 7 Remake, I think they would have made a considerable amount more of money. If they launched all of those day and date on Xbox and PC, I think that Final Fantasy 7 Remake, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, Final Fantasy 16 would all be considerably higher in sales. If it's day and date competent versions for all across all platforms, like Persona, for example, or like Monster Hunter, for example, then yeah, I think they would have sold a lot more than what they sold. I mean, yeah, your production cost goes up, but you're gonna sell millions more than what you sold just on PlayStation, so it'll be worth it, you know. But that's just my opinion, Nick. I get why Sony fans are saying, oh, look, you know, because people were talking about how it needs to be multi-platform and then it didn't. I mean, you look at the Steam DB, it's only like 20. I mean, but it just launched though. Like I mean, you got to give it a little bit of time, right? But yeah, nobody was expecting major numbers, you know. Nobody was expecting major numbers. OJ, care with Nintendo Ninjas, because yesterday I saw your cousin was going to leak some Switch 2 info. Yeah. Since they did the same thing with Tomb Raider being a year exclusive on Xbox, they just made a bunch of bad bets and they're paying for it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's another problem. The PS5 is really expensive, you know, in Japan. So there's also that. But it's all good, Nick. Like, I see where you're coming from, like, with, like, the LOLs and the laughing, just because, you know, like, only 20, but, like, for the first day. But it's just the first day, right? It just launched, so got to give it a little bit of time. Excuse me. We don't have any time when the Nintendo Direct is happening, Gina. There's no announced Nintendo Direct. Here's another strong case for Palworld design. Look at this book. All right, let me take a look at this media kit. Let me take a look. All right, okay, yeah. So it's like somebody that's just drawing some design stuff. Okay, yeah, on the Score Bunny. Okay. I mean, they got feet or feet, right? Okay. I mean, yeah, I mean, definitely inspired for sure. That one's I think it's better than the Lucario, but not as strong as the Luxray. That one. I have no opinion on Palworld because I'll wait for RGT video. All right, we're gonna end the poll here with over 261 votes. Here's how it shook up. Hey, what's up, Ashley? Welcome to the stream. 65% of you guys think that Nintendo will win the Palworld versus Pocket or Nintendo versus Pocket Pair lawsuit. 24% of you guys say you don't know, neutral, and then only 9% of you guys think that Pocket Pair is gonna win this one. All right. Ragnarok is coming tomorrow, so they'll forget about 16. Oh, Ragnarok is coming tomorrow on PC. Oh yeah, Ragnarok on PC. Ragnarok on PC. Yeah, there is that. That's true. I totally forgot about God of War Ragnarok. I'll be honest, I totally forgot about that game. But yeah, I'm not a big God of War, new age God of War fan, to be honest. So yeah, I think that's why I forgot about it. Not that it's not a good game or people aren't excited for it or whatever the case is. So. Does Nintendo have a better case than Capcom did against Fighters History? I'm not aware of the lawsuit against Fighters History. Hello, OJ. There's no basis that PC would have sold millions for Rebirth, in my opinion. Obviously, Switch was not an option for that game specifically. I feel that I said millions more. So I think if it was on Xbox, PC, and Switch, all day and date, all right at the time with the hype and everything, I definitely think that would have been that would have been at least $1 million plus. I think if they were able to put together a competent Switch version like Dragon Quest was, I think they would have absolutely sold millions, as in plural millions, in my opinion. Yeah, but just PC only, I don't think it would have sold millions on PC only, no. But you got to do it right. You got to have it all day and date. You got to have it competent, a good version of the game, you know? Let's see here. They thought it was too much like Street Fighter 2. Well, who won the lawsuit? Crazy that Sony only marketed Concord in 2024. Everything else they had from their own studios, they didn't market, but they did market pay for third party. Yeah, they thought Concord was going to be the next big thing, and then it ended up falling, you know, completely pewtering out, like nobody playing the game. Like that's the biggest. That is the biggest. That's the biggest fail that I've ever seen for a big AAA game. Like I don't know if I've seen a bigger fail than Concord in terms of modern time. Yeah, I like old school God of War more than new God of War, but it's fine. They're both good. I think Capcom lost the lawsuit against Data East. Okay. What are your thoughts on physical games? I feel like they're becoming harder and harder to find. Do you think this is being done on purpose? Yes, it's being done on purpose, Bailey. Yeah, it's being done on purpose because they make more profits off of digital games. They're trying to strong arm you. Fighters History's on NSO, so I guess Data East won. Yeah. What Capcom were trying to sue Data East for was too broad, if I remember correctly. Okay, yeah, too broad. They just say it looks too much like Street Fighter. Yeah, they're saying that they stole, like they ripped off the patents like in the models. So, yeah, the fact that Nintendo's doing this, that's definitely, they've got something, man. I don't know what they've got. They've got something that says, hey, we're gonna get you. You know, we're gonna get you. So yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy what's going on here. So some people are also talking about Square Enix's unrealistic sales expectations. And also, guys, did you guys know that Freedom Wars Remastered? Freedom Wars is coming back remastered. Oh my goodness, this was such a good announcement. Did you guys hear about that? Let's go to Gamatsu. So Freedom Wars is coming back. I'm so excited about this, guys. So excited about this. Here, let me go to... I want to make a video out of this too, so I think it'll be good to make a video out of it if we can just talk about it here. All right, this is crazy news though, man. This is crazy news. Let me see where's the Freedom Wars news? Okay, yeah, here we go. All right. Okay. Let's get this situated. Let's get this started. So, all right. I think I'm going to go to, no. Okay, here we go. I think we're going to go to this right here. So, we've got Freedom Wars Remastered officially confirmed. This is such a good... Hold up here. Okay, yeah. All right, guys. So we've got Freedom Wars Remastered officially confirmed for PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and the Nintendo Switch, plus PC. Now, this is a really crazy announcement, and I wanted to talk about it to you guys. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're someone new, click that notification bell. Best RPG, Nintendo Switch news, and more. And this is a crazy announcement because this is an actual like Sony published type of first party IP. Now, it was a collaboration between Sony Japan and Dimps, and now this game is coming over after a decade, right? So it's due out January 10th, 2025. Shout out to Gamatsu for this one here. But now Bandai Namco is picking it up. So let's talk about this. So publisher Bandai Namco and developer Dimps have announced Freedom Wars Remastered. It's a remastered version of Sony Interactive Entertainment's 2014 released PS Vita action RPG, including previously released downloadable content. Will launch for the PS5, PS4, Switch, PC via Steam, January 9th in Japan, January 10th worldwide. So the cool thing about this game, guys, is that it has a really cool premise. Like, you're sent this to 1 million years, and it's super dystopian, super, military. And it's just crazy. You know, it's super crazy future, what's going on here. You have to fight your way out of it. Like I said, deep character customization, elevated experience, blah, blah. They got all sorts of cool stuff. But check it out. Like, check out how much better the game looks. Like, the game looks so much better at this point. So much better at this point. Now, I can't actually, my recording's messing up right now, so we can't do that. So, so as you can see here, definitely looks better. That looks so much better, right? It still looks like the PS Vita game, but it's just considerably better than what we saw before. So yeah, much smoother models. Like, see how it's all smooth and everything before it's all jagged because it's PS Vita. So yeah, it's great. It's got multiplayer. It's got single player. It's got multiplayer. You can play with your friends. kind of like a little budget, like not budget as in bad, but like Monster Hunter, but different, obviously, right? So it's looking like you're working off your time, fighting all the enemies. So it's really cool, really good game. And I'm glad that it's going to be coming over. Freedom Wars finally coming over to Nintendo Switch, PlayStation X, or not Xbox, PC. So what do you guys think, man? I think this is pretty cool. I like the announcement of it. And it's super cool that they're finally bringing this game over. I thought this game was just going to die on the PS Vita. I thought maybe Sony would do like a, you know, like one of those, like PS Vita on like the PS5, like where you can just download the ROM or whatever, right? Like I thought they were going to do that. I didn't think they'd actually make a remaster for this game. Marcus says, OJ, with Switch 2 is closer than ever, do you think Refantazio Zero will not release for the Switch and release only on Switch 2? Yeah, Marco, you gotta watch my videos, man. We all know that Refantazio Zero is not coming to Switch. If it was coming to Switch, they would have already made the game. They would have announced it and it would have came out. Obviously, that's gonna be a Switch 2 game. So, they're not putting it on Switch. Why would they put it on Switch at this point? Like, they would have already had it ready. What kind of genre is Freedom Wars? It's an action RPG. You didn't hear me say that? Action RPG. I think I got to like 100,000 before I stopped playing it. Yeah, I think I just played the first, like, I think I played like for like 5 to 10 hours on my PS Vita, then I just like stopped playing it for some reason. So yeah. Let's see here. Chrono Rig with the $5 says, I'm ready for those YouTube lawyers from Yuzu case to show up. LOL. I'm actually excited for Freedom Wars. Never played it. Yeah. Wily Tiger thinks that they're only suing them because it became a hit game. I don't think that's it, Wily. I think they're suing them because they feel that they stole their designs. Yeah, I don't think they feel that it's that because it's better than Pokemon. Palworld definitely isn't better than Pokemon. I don't know if you've played Palworld, Wily Tiger, but it's absolutely not better than Pokemon. I mean, if you're talking about like all Pokemon games, I'd even say it's not even better than Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I'm not even trying to be fanboying out or nothing. I played both of them. I showed you guys. I mean, I can show you guys just so you know I'm not trolling. I put 36 hours into Palworld and I streamed it, so I'm not doing this trying to fanboy out or nothing. Like, I legitimately played the game, and all of that. Like, here's my Steam, so you guys can see. I mean, like, you guys can clearly see. Here's 30. Can I zoom in on that? No, I can't. But anyway, it says 36 hours right there. If you squint, you know, it definitely says 36 hours there. So I'm not trolling. I played the game. You know, it's not better than Pokemon. I will take Pokemon, like any Pokemon game, almost any Pokemon mainline game over this game. I think I pretty much take every Pokemon mainline game over this game. It's not even a complete game, you know. So I don't think it's because they feel that it's better, that it's better than it. I don't think so, because it's not. It's not even a complete game, you know. So no, that's not it. And like I said, I played it. I'm not trying to hate or nothing, but like, no, absolutely not. Colonel Rick, thank you for the $5 though, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Very sad. I don't have a PS5, so I'll wait for Switch 2. It's on PC. It's on Xbox Series S and X. So if you have one of those, you can play it on there. If Pokemon would just step up their game through this recent games, they've been something. I hope Pokemon ZA better than what they've given us. I mean, if you play Pokemon Legends Arceus, then you would know that ZA is probably going to be pretty good, because Pokemon Legends Arceus is pretty good. Should we wait for Metaphor? Should we wait? You can do whatever you want. I'm playing Metaphor Refantazio on PS5 or MPC maybe. Not sure. I'm gonna get on whatever. I'm playing it. I'm not waiting. So you guys can, however you feel. If you want to wait, you can wait. I can't wait. I don't want to wait, so I'm not waiting. You know, I'll play it again when it comes to Switch 2, but I'm not waiting. Let's see. Sony needs to drop some more of these PS Vita games on Switch. Maybe even remake some of them. They do. Soul Sacrifice would be good. There's a couple of other ones that'd be really good. Let's go. Combo Breaker, boys and girls. Thank you for the $5, Chrono Rig. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Let's see here. Honestly, I feel sad for Palworld because of this. The game is wanted. New gamers might not get a chance to play it. If I saw Word 64 mentioned Palworld possibly coming to PS5. Yeah, definitely. I mean, it could be. You know. But let's see what happens. Like, I think it's too early to say that everything's gonna be shut down. You know. Ooh, Gravity Rush would be nice. Yeah, no, Pokemon Legends was awesome, but the games released after didn't make the cut, in my opinion. Yeah. Well, this is Pokemon Legends ZA, so they're following up off of the Legends game. So, I mean, if you're talking about like Pokemon Legends Z8 particularly, then yeah, I don't think there's really anything to worry about with that game. The only reason why, that's the only reason why it sold well. Stream hype beast game. Streamers wanted to cash in on, and barely anyone streams it. There is some truth to that. Palworld cashed in on the fact that Pokemon games have not lived up to what people want. And then they also cashed in on rage bait from former Pokemon fans. They cashed in on YouTubers looking to clickbait, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. So they cashed in on all of that. A lot of those people did not care about Palworld. They did not care about the game, and they did not even play the game, or they just bought it just to buy it out of spite. And I know this for a fact. I'm not going to name who the YouTubers are, but if you look hard enough, you'll find them. They never streamed the game. They're streamers, but they never streamed the game, or they streamed the game one time. They won't show you their time in the game. They won't tell you about the game. They won't tell you about the advanced mechanics or what's in the game. They don't follow up with it. They don't talk about it anymore. So really, it was about just that time period to cash in on the hype for it. So there is, I wouldn't even say it's opinion. There's factual evidence of what DJ King is saying. In terms of what I'm saying, there's listen, guys, that's what happened. That's what happened. There's no, it's my opinion, but like there's supporting evidence to say that's what happened with Palworld, you know, with the content creators side of thing and all that, you know, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if Pokemon, you know, stepped up their game, maybe there wouldn't have been that much rage bait inducing, right? But I think that the game would have still got attention anyway, because it's like Pokemon with guns, right? You see all these cute cuddly creatures all shooting and stuff like that. So it would have got big attention. Now, would it have sold as much as it did? No, I don't think it would have, but would it have sold like well? Yeah, it still would have sold well. It still would have sold, you know, millions of copies. It still would have sold really well regardless, you know? But because of that hype beast and the Pokemon and all that, like, absolutely it sold better because of that. Absolutely. So yeah, I have 50 plus hours in Palworld and 100 plus hours on Pokemon Scarlet Violet. I can say Pokemon Scarlet Violet is one of the worst mainline, but Palworld still isn't even close, more of a bugged and broken and boring late game. Yeah, I have 36 hours. Obviously, I don't have as much as you, Marco, so maybe you could talk better on that. I think I have about maybe, 70, 80 something hours to 90 hours in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And yeah, as glitchy and bad as Pokemon Scarlet, like graphics and all that, I would still take Pokemon Scarlet and Violet over it because one, Scarlet and Violet has a way more fleshed out multiplayer, PvP and all that doesn't have any of those issues that everyone's complaining about. So even if you, I mean, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, the only issue is the single player. The multiplayer is completely fine. If you want to play the raid battles and if you want to play the competitive multiplayer, that's completely fine. It runs just fine. It looks just fine. No, there's nothing wrong with that. So it's only half the game for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet that's messed up. The competitive play is completely fine. There's nothing wrong with it, and it's very, very, very well done and good. All the different tournaments and different things that you can do. It's the single player portion and the cooperative portion that's messed up. Palworld just sucks. Like, the game just sucks. There is no, it's half of it's messed up. It's just not good for me, at least. It just got boring and grindy, and I got tired of it. So that's the issue that I see there, you know. I think Palworld sold well because they're playing the multiplayer Pokemon with friends, but the truth is most of the time you just play solo unless raid boss. The game is huge and requires a lot of focus grinding. Yeah, too much grinding. Terra raids are a tad glitchy too. I mean, I didn't have any problem with Terra raids. Every single Terra raid that I did, it was fine, but I mean, there might be some glitchiness to it or whatever. But I never had any problems with any of the Terra raids. At least not the problems that I have like with the single player. So yeah. So with the success of the Switch in mind, would developers be able to easily port NVIDIA's Shield? Games to NVIDIA's Shield, wasn't the hardware very similar? No, I don't know if it'd be like an easy port to NVIDIA's Shield. They're different. There's some key things, but I mean, I think they probably could, but they're not going to do that. Nobody cares about NVIDIA's Shield, I sizzle. So, I mean, there's not an install base for NVIDIA Shield. I actually love Blueberry Quest and Scarlet Violet with 4 people. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, you can have fun, but just like there's a lot of issues, you know. A lot of issues. But what's up, iSizzle? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Deep Games? Welcome to the stream, brother. Guys, these lawsuits take time to prepare. They needed to find evidence after the game was out. This is relatively quick, actually. Yeah, that's what I said, Dawson. Like, I thought I didn't think they were gonna do it. Like after we didn't see anything after like 5 months, I was like, oh yeah, it's good, man. Power was just Temtem 2.0, to be honest. Folks galvanized the mob to hate on Pokemon. Yeah, that's definitely true. There's some trueness to that. You know, there's some trueness to that. Like, I don't know, maybe some people at Pokemon were maybe salty about some things, but you don't sue somebody over being salty. That's like the dumbest thing that you can do. I can guarantee you right now, ain't nobody dumb enough at a megacorp like Nintendo and the Pokemon Company to be salty. We're gonna see because we're salty and the game is better than our like, bro, they don't think like that. Nintendo's lawyers, they don't give a damn about like they don't give a damn about the game sell. They're getting paid bank, bro. Their lawyers are getting paid crazy amount of bread. If Nintendo said that, if Nintendo and Pocket Pair, or sorry, Nintendo and the Pokemon Company were salty and said, lawyers, we're mad, they copied us. The lawyers they're gonna look at the case and be like, stop being a you know what? There is no case here. There is no case. They're gonna tell them the truth. Your lawyer's gonna tell you the truth, you know?
Nintendo to
Uncario with the 10.
You are already dead. Insert fist of North Star Kenshiro meme.
You're already dead. Thank you for the $10, Uncario. I appreciate it. Yo, JoJo boys. So, like what, you know, Uncario's saying right here, or what I was saying, shout outs to Uncario. Thank you for the $10, man. 196 on the board. Let's go. Nintendo's lawyers, they're not salty about things. They don't do that. They look at the facts and they say, hey, look, here's what we're seeing. If they were salty, if Nintendo was salty about it, or the Pokemon Cup, they'd be like, hey, stop being salty. You have no case. Shut up. But they didn't do that. Like, they said, no, we found something, you know? We found something here. So it's not nothing to do with being salty. It's because the lawyers who don't care and do not have any type of emotional tie to sue over being upset, right? You don't sue when you're upset. You sue when you find something. Now, some stupid people sue when they're upset and they end up getting their case dismissed. That's why you see cases being dismissed, because you're suing because you're upset and you're salty. That's not going to win you any court cases, you know? Suing when you're just salty over something. Super Christian Miro with the $1 dono. And he says, OJ, what's happening, my brother? I don't know about you or anyone in the chat, but the recent Switch 2 leak, although I'm disappointed it got out so quick, it doesn't excite me. I'll get excited when the Big N makes their official announcement. Yeah, I get that. I mean, but look how long we've had the, what's it called though, right? This thing's been rumored for so long. Like, it was gonna leak sooner or later, right? I don't think they were ever gonna sue Temtem. Temtem designs don't look like Pokemon at all. Like, Temtem does not look like Pokemon at all. Like, the designs don't look like Pokemon at all. And Temtem was on the Switch. I mean, from the beginning, it was never seen as any problem. So yeah, because like Temtem was kickstarted. Switch was one of the systems. You know, I have the game on Switch. Shout outs to Simeon going with another Core Crystal dono. Here's more Core Crystals, OJ. Here's a music request from Forgotten Game. Gex Kung Fuville stage music. Okay, Gex Kung Fuville. Thank you for the dono. Appreciate that, Simeon Coin. And Lucky Cap TV, thank you for the subscription. Super Christian with another $1 as well. Let's go. Thank you so much for the support today, guys. Y'all been freaking crazy. We out here tonight. Let's go. And I think that gets us to 200 on the board. Let's go. Big love, guys. Even further beyond. We're out here getting sued. I gotta save up for when Nintendo sues me over OJ World. Copying designs, bro. Yo, big love. Appreciate that. Big love to my man, Simeon Coin. Big love to Christian Me World. And of course, Nintendo will sue Palworld. I mean, has anyone seen Luxray? LOL, yeah. I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. So how are people looking at those pics and thinking that's for sure Switch 2? Just because these type of leaks and stuff like that, I mean, it's getting close to the reveal. They're not, I mean, it looks obviously like the Switch. Those designs, we have not seen those designs anywhere else. And the Switch Lite leaked very similarly to this. So I think that's the reason why. If then the Pokemon Company was salty about Palworld, they would have sued them back in January when they issued a statement on Palworld allegations. Yeah. I mean, but obviously, you know, you got to be smart about it, right? Like, and it's not Nintendo, like Furukawa suing them. It's the lawyers that tell them, hey, we've got something or we don't got something. Nintendo is not savvy. Like, Nintendo does not know law. I mean, they know a little bit, right? But they don't know law, like the actual, like that. That's why they go to their lawyers. The lawyers know the law and can find things. So they consult with their lawyers more like, but like Junichi Matsuda or whatever, he's not like a freaking, he's not a lawyer. He's not like, oh, well, I got everything. I'm salty. I'm going to go sue them myself. He talks to the lawyers and the lawyers tell them yes or no, you know? People need to realize it takes time to gather evidence. That's true. It does take a lot of time to gather evidence. Shout out to Simeon Coin. Thank you so much for the support, man. We out here today. Combo breakers for everybody. For your no tweet this hour NOA, no likely no direct. I mean, I didn't think there was gonna be a direct this week or anything, Leon Kennedy. And I don't know if that says that there's not gonna be anything just yet. We have to wait and see. But like I said, we'll wait and see on all that. Did Nintendo use copyright strike streamers for playing their game? Copyright strike streamers for playing their game? What game? With Dre Day. Let's see here. I like Ike. I look like Ike, but I act like Sylvian in real life. You look like Ike? You actually look like Ike? You do? Are you as big and buff as Ike? Because if you look like Ike, I need to see some cosplay with you again. I don't know if you actually look like. You just mean in the face? You know, just in the face? I don't know if the body looks like Ike, because Ike is like 6'2", like 300 pounds. No, I don't think he's 6 foot. I don't think he's 300 pounds. I think he's probably over 200. Probably like a solid 210 or something like that. 220. Jez shouldn't be discussing this considering he doesn't know Nintendo's role with the Pokemon Company. What's Xbox doing this month? Did Jez make a tweet on it or discuss it? Did he do that? What did he say? Let's see. Nintendo is likely not phased to release an announcement of the Switch 2 outside of their terms. Yeah, whenever the Switch 2 was going to be announced, it was going to be announced. They're not moving it up or moving it back or pushing it around because of X, Y, and Z. They'll announce it when they feel like they're ready to announce it. They've already recorded the video or whatever that they're doing, so, or the tweet. They've already they already know when, so they're not pushing on that one. So yeah. It's there. Let's see. Says Nintendo would rather sue than make a modern Pokemon game that isn't trash. I think he's more just memeing more so than anything. So yeah, more than I think he's more memeing than anything because I don't think he even played Palworld, right? Because Palworld's not that great. So yeah, I don't think he even really played Palworld. And he says that he got 300 hours in Sword and Shield or in Shield. So, and he said that it's, if you took away the Pokemon brand, it's probably a solid 5 out of 10 on Metacritic. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, it's interesting for sure. I don't know, Pokemon, and I think he's more just memeing more so than anything, because he put like the nail stuff on there. But yeah, I mean, that's what a lot of people think that Pokemon is. It's the same, but it's really not. Palworld is a very different type of gameplay. Like, I don't think they're suing them because they rather do this or that. It's because they actually, you know what I'm saying? They actually have some evidence. There are other Pokemon competitors, right? That have came out that people feel that's better. Like, there's been like Digimon, or there's been whatever other monster battling games, you know, whatever the case is, that people feel is better. But Palworld isn't better than any of those. That's the funny thing. Palworld isn't better than those games. Palworld isn't better than Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, the 2 games. Palworld isn't better than Temtem. Palworld isn't better than like a lot of the like the what was that? Koromon. Like, there are so many other actual real Pokemon competitors or Pokemon style games that are better, that are way more similar to Pokemon, that copy way more elements or that are just like it than Palworld. Palworld is not like it in respect to the games that I just mentioned. So yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with that, you know, because there are games that people feel that are better. It's just like, obviously Palworld got the hype though because it sold better, but Palworld's not better than any of the games that I just mentioned. It's really not. It's barely a complete game, and I think Jez knows that. You know, I think he knows that. So yeah. So yeah. Nexomon, Koromon, Cassette Beast, Temtem. Exactly. So there's so many other games that are just like Pokemon, right? Or very similar, and that are better. And that a lot of these guys that have something to say, they don't talk about, because they don't truly actually like Pokemon that much or not. They don't actually like it. Or they play some of these other games that are really good. It's just something to talk about, really. Nexomon is a legit Pokemon competitor that no one gives a chance. Exactly. But I think that the next Nexomon game, now that it's going to be like way better graphics on PC and stuff, I think that people might pay attention to it a little bit more now at this point, because of what they're doing with the next game once that comes out. He means Ike from South Park. Yo, what's up, Netflix foreign? Welcome to the stream. Perhaps, but he's a journalist, so you can't be truly satire regarding matters. I mean, I think he's really more just a jaded Pokemon fan, because I know that he does like Pokemon, or he used to like Pokemon. So I think he's just more of a jaded Pokemon fan than you know, anything else. I think that's really more it than anything. He's just upset with the Pokemon games. So Palworld's, like, didn't we just say that Palworld was used as a driver for people to be rage bait against Pokemon, right? This is just part of it. This is just one of the many people that are also, even though the games don't play similar or anything, and it's not about how they play or the sales, it's about the designs of the Pokemon or the pals. You know, it's just one of the many people that used it as rage bait for their frustration. Not that they're, you know, that they actually truly feel that way, because they don't. I don't know how much he played Palworld or not, to be honest. But yeah. Is there a Palworld Game of the Year edition? They need to complete the game first and foremost before they get a game. Can we get a Palworld actually complete edition, full game edition? Because there's not even that yet before we get a Game of the Year edition. I guess Palworld is not going to have to worry about going free to play anymore. Oh man, get your Palworlds now, boys and girls. Play Palworld while you can. Oh my gosh. Nintendo's showing when they reposted something right at 9. Nintendo's showing when they reposted something right at 9. I don't know what they I don't stalk Nintendo's Twitter account like you guys do. So yeah. I don't stalk them like you guys do, so I don't know, man. I don't know. Overwatch won Game of the Year in 2016 and wasn't complete. Well, technically, it was complete because it did launch as an actual game. It's just your personal opinion that it wasn't complete. But Palworld's literally not complete. It's early access. So it's like technically and factually not complete according to the company. Now, Overwatch, it's a complete according to them. It was a complete game. Which I would have to agree that, at least to me, Overwatch seemed more Overwatch was definitely more polished and complete at launch than Palworld. Palworld was just kind of like it's just kind of like a thing. I haven't played it since February though. The last time that I played it was, yeah, I haven't played it. The fact that it's been that long, it seems like Palworld was just yesterday. Yeah, I haven't played it since February 20th though. So yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while since I played it. People are still waiting for Overwatch solo campaign. Yeah. Overwatch solo campaign. I gave up on Overwatch, guys. I tried it out. I tried to get into it. It's just those never-ending hero shooters are just not for me. Just not for me. I'm not a fan of those never-ending hero shooters. So yeah. So yeah, it's just not for me. Not for me. Not for me. Not for me at all. Let's see here. Rivals 2 coming out on October 23rd. Rivals 2 coming out on October 23rd. What RPG should I play on Switch looking for a new game? What RPG? Check out my top 25 RPGs on the Switch. Like, check out my top RPG list and look through that and then see what one looks really good for you. So just look up like top 25, you know, best RPGs on Switch on my channel. And there's a lot of RPGs. I mean, there's Persona, there's Fire Emblem, there's Xenoblade. There's so many different ones to play. So look through that list and see what you think you would like. You know? Which then it would announce Tatsunoko versus Capcom 2. So I mean, they paid for Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. I don't think that has anything to do with Tatsunoko versus Capcom. That has nothing to do with Nintendo. Why would they announce it? That would be something that Capcom would have to announce. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, yeah, they bought a license for that, but that has nothing to do with Tatsunoko versus Capcom. So yeah. What do you like? What do you like between trad RPG, strategy, or traditional RPG, strategy RPG, or action RPG? I like all of them, but I'd probably say that I like traditional RPG, like turn-based RPGs, the most. Or that's near the top, strategy RPGs, and like, you know, probably next, and then action RPGs last. But that could change. I mean, Metaphor Repentance is a hybrid, so it just depends on the game, really. Like, I don't necessarily have like a crazy preference one over the other. So yeah. I mean, the big license games that we would never have expected a sequel to to happen here. I said your name. I mean, the big license games. Yeah, but once again, that would be on Capcom to bring that. That would be like a Capcom game to bring back. Just like they brought back Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Why would that be any different? They lost the license for Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and they brought that back, right? So that wouldn't be on Nintendo, right? That would definitely be on Capcom. Good Square Enix release demo for Romancing Saga 2 Revenge of the Seven. Oh, nice, good stuff. I got a video coming up with them doing that for that game. I feel like the reason why they're suing them is because developers of Palworld probably stole assets and design choices from Pokemon. I mean, one of the pals strikingly resembles Latios and Latios. Yeah, that's Joshio. If they did, that's like I said, like they're probably gathering evidence, right? So they probably looked at the game, reverse engineered it, looked at the stuff, and they felt like they probably had enough to sue them for it. You know, like I said, I don't think they should have. But yeah, I don't think they should have. I think I think that it sets a bad precedent, or sets a bad thing if they lose. Then absolutely, it definitely sets a bad thing. Like if they lose, so yeah. So I don't think they should, but we'll see what happens, man. I don't know what's gonna happen here. If Palworld actually did steal their designs and all that, then that's obviously not a good thing. So yeah. But shout outs to everybody here. Appreciate that. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you have not hit that like button yet. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so as well. You'll get a shout out. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. You will get yourself a nice shout out. Will do. Thank you. Yeah, let me link it for you. So if you guys are looking for, different Switch games to play, I do a bunch of Switch lists. I haven't done one in like a month or so, but I do like RPG lists. So yeah, check it out. Check it out. My list that I do. So I did a top 25 turn-based RPGs, top 25 action RPGs, top 25 strategy RPGs. Like I've done all of that. So if you want to watch that, then you can. There are plenty of videos that I've done on that. So I've got so many videos that I've done. Check out my top 25 best action RPGs. That's the most newest one, or the newest one that I've done. But if you like turn-based RPGs, check out my top 25 turn-based RPGs video. This one needs a little bit more love. Y'all didn't watch this one like my other one. So that one barely has 7,000 views. So y'all watch that one. All my other ones have like tens of thousands, if not 100,000 views. So y'all watch that one. Yeah, check that one out. Put it in your watch later. Or what you can do, guys, there's another easy way to find it. Like to find all my list videos. If you simply just go on my channel. Let me see here. Let me get this right here. If you just go on my channel, And if you just look at this, oh, shout out to Sicilian Game with the $5. If Pocket Pair just apologizes to Nintendo and hand writes a nice letter, maybe maybe that will be that will be enough. Maybe so. Maybe so. Shout outs though. Maybe so. So if you go on my channel, big love to Sicilian. That's all they got to do. Just say pretty please, please stop. So if you just go on the channel and then look at top 25 best games, all my top lists are right here. Action RPGs, turn-based RPGs, adventure games, GameCube games, 3DS games, platformers, upcoming games, must-buy RPGs, 30 of them. That was a big video. Best AAA JRPGs that could come to Nintendo Switch 2. Best Impact games, best JRPGs of all time. Best 21 new IPs. I got all sorts of stuff. So you can just click on this right here and you can find yourself some cool, you know, videos to watch or whatever if you're looking for what to play or something like that. Do a little bit of research. Shout out to Sicilian though. Thank you so much for the support, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Need a hidden gem to get games before they're out of print. Yeah. I'm Snowy. Sorry. I'm Snowy. Nintendo didn't sue us. I'm Snowy. Nintendo didn't. You're sorry. Yeah, you're sorry. But yeah, we'll see how it goes, man. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. Let's see here. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, no, I get it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, like a baby. Yeah. Okay, I get it now. Let's go. Anyone anticipate Nintendo announcing the Switch tomorrow? I don't think so. I don't think Nintendo's gonna announce Switch tomorrow. No. I don't think so. I don't think they're gonna announce anything tomorrow, man. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. Need a hidden gem games before we get them out of print. I've got those on the channel as well. So, if you just type in hidden gems on my channel, I got hidden gems and I've got buy now before rare. So my last one was about 2 months ago, but we need to let other games to come out. But yeah, I have that on the channel too. Just right there, just look at it. It's right underneath the top 25 best games. I have a whole slew of multiple videos of buy now before rare. You know, all those videos always do really well. Like, I don't think I've had a single buy now before rare do under 10,000 views, but it takes a while to get there though. Sometimes they take a bit, and like we gotta wait for games to come out, right? Because I've already profiled so many games. Suikoden 1 and 2. Suikoden 1 and 2 is coming out next year. Switch Force thinks it might be tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. If it is tomorrow, that's fine. Because that'll be good. If it is tomorrow, that's fine. That's completely fine. So yeah. That's definitely good. Definitely good. Definitely good. Let's see. Tomorrow they will drop an ad casually. A casual ad? You guys think that's actually possible? You guys think that's actually possible? Like a casual ad for it? You know? So yeah. We'll see. We need to not sleep on Furyu games. Which games are you talking about? It would be funny if Nintendo to do an ad worldwide and pay half the ad place on every video first. That'd be a lot of money to do that. Marketing costs have went up so much since the Switch 1. But it's definitely possible, but I don't think so, man. I don't think so. So yeah, we'll see. We will see. Let's see. Would a next-gen Switch ruin holiday sales for developers? Would a next-gen Switch ruin holiday sales for developers? Would a next-gen Switch when? When are you, like, now or what, next year? What are you talking about? Let's see here. No offense, but I do hope Palworld wins. I don't work for Nintendo. I don't care if Palworld wins or if they lose or if Nintendo wins or loses. That has no effect on me and what I do here or my stuff. I don't play Palworld anymore. I'll play the next Pokemon game, but Palworld existing doesn't affect me playing Pokemon, and Pokemon existing doesn't affect me playing Palworld if I want to play it or not. So I play both. I actually liked Palworld for a bit. So there's no there's no offense to me. I don't care if you want them to win, then let them win. Then it sets a precedent once again. If they actually find actual evidence that they stole their patents or they stole their whatever, then it sets the precedent that you can steal and get away with it, right? Like, as long, if you want to, you can steal and get away with it. However, once again, that's not my problem. That's their problem. I don't care. I don't like Palworld. You know, I played it. I put 36 hours into it. I don't really like it. It's not a complete game. Maybe once they actually make a complete game, I'll get back to it. And if they did, and doesn't have like brain dead AI, terrible clipping, horrible problems, glitches, all sorts of stuff. Like once they do that and like actually have like a single player campaign with the story, something like that, I'll get back to it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't care. I bought the game twice, so I don't have anything against Palworld overall. Like I don't have anything against it. So I'm good. You know, I'm good. Let's see here. OJ, do you think we'll see PS4, PS5 situation when Switch 2 because situation nice upgrade when our Switch games on it would be a smart move? Yeah, there's gonna be backwards compatibility. Watch my videos where I talked about that beforehand. So yeah, we already know that. I'll be glad if Switch 2 turns out great, but I spent already on games. I don't want to buy one anytime soon. Nobody says you got to buy one right away. You can buy one whenever you feel like, you know. It's not coming out right now, so I don't think you have to worry about buying it now. So if it comes out next year, if you want to buy it in 3 years from now or 4 years, not everybody bought a Switch day one, or you know, you can't. There wasn't enough of them. But not everybody. People are still buying Switch 1s now, you know. So you can buy it whenever you want. Whenever you see a game that you like or something that thinks you look cool, you know. Yes, I think Nintendo would announce a time, like ahead of time. Big love to Simeon Corn with the 100 core crystals, and he says, everyone making a fuss about Palworld controversy, but there are monster catching games out there like Nexomon 1 and 2, Koromon and Monster Sanctuary. No complaints about those. Curious. My music request is Mega Man 3, Top Man stage. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting for sure. It's interesting. It's because Palworld got so much sales, and once again, it's because it has like the graphics and all that. I think it's because of that more so than anything. And because it's like there's guns and stuff, so yeah, the whole tagline Palworld or Pokemon with guns was trending and all that. Some people modded Pokemon in there, you know. So there's a lot of stuff that happened, man. There's a lot of stuff that happened. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So yeah. Big love to Simeon Coin. Thank you for the support, though, brother. Appreciate that. 204, we out here. Combo breakers, boys and girls. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's get it. All right. We got about 7 minutes left. Oh, my gosh. Time flies when you're having fun. We got about 7 minutes left in the stream. If you guys want to hit that like button, this would be a great time to hit that like button. Get your questions in. If you have questions, I've got answers for you. Sicilian with the $2 says, Windful, just put Switch 2 in layaway like me. Listen, if you really want one, what you do is get one of those low interest credit. No, I'm joking. Don't do that. But I mean, listen, if you can't afford, like if it was me, right? If I didn't have the money to get it, what I would do is I'd probably try to get like a low interest, you know, credit card through my bank and help build my credit. Okay, let me go out there. Let me cop the Switch 2. Let's just say it's $450, right? Or with tax comes out to like $430. Okay, every month I'll just pay off $50 or $75 every month. 75 every month, 75. Not only will you up your credit, you know, but it'll be good, you know, some responsibility, you know, paying everything on time. So that's what I would do if I couldn't afford it. I would do that. That's what I did with my PS5. I actually had a credit card, and what I did was I just put not PS5, sorry. Not PS5. I bought 2 of those at launch. What I meant to say about I had to get 2. I had to get one for my wife, I had to get one for myself. So not those, because I can expense those now. But back when I wasn't working in video games media, I bought a PS3, and I put the PS3 on my credit card, and I just paid off $50 every single month till it was done. Helped my credit out. I'm buying a launch PS5 now because of that stupid sign in and the snap drives. I can't. I ain't playing that. Yeah. Sell your least favorite child. Yeah. Right. Promptly get sent to prison as well. Yo, Ice Sizzle, thank you for the $2, man. I appreciate that. Let's go. Thank you for the big $2. Appreciate it, brother. Will you sue if you start a channel called PlayerEssence? No, I wouldn't. But some people might. Some people might, dude. Some people might. Oh, man. It's all good, though. All good. All good. All good overall. I hate when these stupid OnlyFans and, like, prawn bots follow me and retweet stuff of mine that's old because they're robots. I can't stand it, bruh. Like, stop doing that. Stop. I'm getting notifications. Stop doing that. PlayerEssence. OJ, what has been your... Thank you for the $2, though, Isis. I appreciate you. We out here, baby. Combo breakers for everybody. Let's go. Combo breakers for everyone. For everyone. I really hope Enix Square fixes Dragon Quest 3 situation. Enix Square. Square Enix. No, there's nothing to fix. They're excited. The game's coming out, and people are gonna enjoy it. Yeah, people are exaggerate. There's nothing to fix. Just, if you don't want to buy it because of whatever, then don't buy it. That's fine. OJ, been your favorite news to react to? I remember reacting here to Midori stuff. That was fun. Yeah, that was pretty crazy. That was pretty crazy. I don't think that's how a partnership works. You know, if you say Enix Square, because who needs to be, I don't think that's how it works. Netflix, it's not whoever's name is first is in charge. I don't think that's how the partnership works, buddy. It's not the Daffy Duck or Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck show where Daffy was trying to get the name Daffy show first before Bugs Bunny. I don't think it works like the Looney Tunes, brother. So yeah, man. I don't think that's how it works. So yeah. We go even further. Hey, what's up? That's it. We out here even further beyond. Let's go. If only Pioro was still with us. Pioro's done, man. Maybe it was Pioro who leaked all this. So yeah, maybe it was Pioro who leaked all this. But like I said, man, if you feel it's not good enough, or if you feel that it's not good, or yeah, don't buy it. I mean, don't support something that you feel is not good, that you feel is a problem. If you feel that that's a problem, the game is bad now, or it's censorship, oh, I can't stand for this, then yeah, put your money where your mouth is. You know what I'm saying? Don't buy it. There's nothing to fix. They ain't gonna do anything. So they're gonna release the game the way that the game is released. So if you don't like it, then don't buy it. I mean, it's like that simple. You know, overall, like if you feel that it's that big of a problem with it, then like, you know, then you don't need to buy the game. You know, but I get it for why people are complaining. Like, I get why you're complaining, and I 100% like understand it. So it's like that's cool. Like I still feel people should like vote with their wallet too. You know. So yeah. Shoot, amazing stream. Went through the roller coaster. Yeah, man. It's all good. Yeah, there's some, like, I guess some people are complaining about some censorship stuff in terms of some outfits and things like that. Nothing when it comes to the actual gameplay or anything like that. So nothing to that. And people are like exaggerating it. There's a lot of grift tubers out there that are also, you know, like, and like rage bait people that are also like making it way worse than it actually is. But yeah, it's all good. So yeah. Only the old heads remember Enix and Square were rivals. I was Team Enix. Yeah, I remember. Back then I didn't look at it that way. Dragon Quest wasn't even big in the US at all until later. So I didn't look at Enix and Square as rivals, or I'm like one team or another. I just played whatever I thought was lit. Like if a game was good, I played it. I didn't look at it that way. Even like Nintendo, I knew about the console war between Sega and Nintendo, but I didn't care, man. Like I just wanted to play Sonic. I didn't care about the console. I had a Super Nintendo, but I did not care. Like if a buddy of mine had Sonic, had a Sega Genesis, I was playing it. You know, so it's kind of how I am now. I buy all the systems. I don't really care, man. Like, Sony gets a good game, I'm playing Astrobot. That's a good game, I'm playing it. Microsoft gets a good game, I'm playing it. You know, I played Halo Infinite. I mean, it's not that, it's better now. But, you know, if Fable, if that's good, I'm playing it. You know, I'm there. Nintendo gets games, obviously I'm playing it. So for me, I don't really care. I wasn't like one team or another back then, especially back then when I was young. Like when I was younger, like I was just like, yo, Sonic runs fast, I want to run like Sonic, bruh. That's how I saw it, at least. I was like, I want to run fast in a game. That's cool, you know. Jack Kitchens, thank you for the $5. And he says, do you think that we might get third-party support on equal to what Sony and Microsoft get with the new system? Round about half final battle song, round about 1.5 hard battle final song. No. And I said that in my video. I don't think it's going to be what Microsoft and Sony get. No, I think there will be some Western developers that say, no, I'm good. But I do think that when it comes to Japanese developers, you will see mostly, after a while, you will see mostly everything. So you know how we're like Metaphor Refantazio, like that's missing. Persona 3 Reload, right? That's missing. I think when it comes to Japanese developers, you will see almost everything. The next Persona game, all that stuff will be on there. So Japanese developers, yes. Western developers, no. Hopefully that answers your question, Jack. Thank you for the $5 dono, man. I appreciate that. Street Fighter, Tekken, etc. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we should probably see those. I mean, they did skip Tekken on Switch. So and Tekken could have definitely been on Switch, but they skipped that. But I think Switch 2, they'll probably put it on there. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see for sure. They usually have a Tekken. I mean, Tekken was on Wii U, Tekken was on 3DS. But we'll see. Smile, respectively, thank you for the subscription, man. I appreciate that. Let's go. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's get this music, though. I want a battle theme. Final battle theme? Hard battle theme. Hard battle theme. Okay, I think this is it. I don't know which one you want, to be honest. Hard battle, final battle. Hard battle, final battle. Let me see if this is it. Give me a second. Sorry about that, Jack. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know which one it is. Jack, so I don't know. Is this it or not? I don't know which one it is, to be honest. Console wars can be healthy discourse. I think when people start getting all kind of like crazy, it becomes toxic, right? Yeah, I think RE4 Remake's gonna come to Switch too. Yeah, I don't know about Doom Year Zero and Indiana Jones. I mean, Doom's probably more likely than Indiana Jones. I mean, Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal came to Switch, so I think that's possible for Switch too. Boss battle? Okay, boss battle. That's what it is. Boss battle. Boss battle. Okay, let me see if this... Oh, I think that... Is this it? So is... Wait, this is actually the game playing. Yeah, this is actually... They're playing the game, bro. Yeah, they're actually playing the game, so I don't know. I don't think this is it either. Yeah, you know what? Is this it? Versus Pantyhose Taro. What the... Bro, is this it? Let me just ask, is this it first? Jack? I wonder if you'll remove highly mess of Puff Puff in the Dragon Quest. If they'll remove the highly mess with Puff. Yeah, I don't know, Netflix. I don't care, bro. Like whatever they do, or not, I don't really care. Whatever they do, if it's bad, then it's bad. If it's good, then it's good. Or if it's not, then it's not. At this point, we'll see once that comes out. All right, let's see here. Boss versus Pantyhose Taro. All right. So much random stuff pops up. Okay, I'm gonna check if this is it. Let me know if this is it, Jack Kitchens. All right, take it easy, Randa. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Also, was you trying to find Pantyhose Taro Battle from Rama? Yeah, I'm trying to find it. I'm having trouble. Okay, this is it. All right, got it. This is it. All right, we're gonna play this. So yeah, we're gonna play this. Big love. All right, so this will be the last request that we have. The last request that we have for tonight. If you guys have questions, once again, let them rip in the chat. I appreciate y'all coming out to the stream tonight. Today was crazy, so thank you guys so much for your support tonight. Thank you guys for being awesome. Love and appreciate all you guys. Thank you so much for everything. Appreciate that. Hit that like button if you have not hit that like button yet. Hit that like button. Let them know that we out here. Let's go. The song's goated. This is the goated song. Let's go. This is the GOAT. This is the GOAT. I never played this game, man. I never played it, so I didn't know nothing about the game. I didn't know anything about it. So yeah. So yeah. So yeah. It's an awesome game. You should watch the anime too. Yeah, I actually legitimately don't have time for all of that. Like, I'll keep it a buck, man. I have no time for animes. I have no time for... I am so busy between my sponsorships that I've got to get done, between other family matters that I have, and between just like stuff. I legitimately have no time for any of that right now. Not right now, but maybe later, one of these days for sure. OG, do you care for a bigger screen on the Switch too? I think the OLED screen's pretty good. If it's bigger, that's fine, but OLED screen's big enough overall. But yeah, all right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up here. I want to say thank you so much. And no, I don't have time for One Piece either. No, I don't. I haven't been able to watch One Piece. I don't have time for One Piece either. I gotta make time, boys and girls. I gotta make time. So maybe one of these days for sure. All right, check out my most recent video. I'll have a video on Palworld tomorrow. I'm gonna research it fully, not just make knee-jerk reaction to it. So I'm gonna talk about it in tomorrow's video. We're gonna discuss Palworld stuff more. I'll see what I can find too, like other cases or other things. But check out my most recent video. It's right there. I give you guys a lot more insight on the situation with the Nintendo Switch 2 specs leak stuff. So I gave a lot more insight on this. So watch that video, guys. Hold up. So watch this. Watch this right now. Watch this right now. So you guys go watch the video, comment on there. Like, there's a lot of people commenting. So you guys go watch it right now. It's there. Go watch it. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Thank you guys for the donos. Big love to everybody. The combo breakers. Let's go. Going further beyond. And we should have a bonus stream tomorrow. If I can't, I'll let you guys know. If I don't have a bonus stream, we'll have 2 videos. So if we don't do bonus stream, I'll have a video, like early video and a late video. So we'll have 2 videos tomorrow. So we'll have plenty of content, right? We'll have plenty of content. So we'll have, if I don't have a stream, there'll be 2 videos. All right, guys. Love y'all so much. Thank you for your support. Thank you to all the Elite Ninjas. Big love to King Cagney, ending the stream as the Hokage streamer. Big love to all the big donos tonight. Big love to everybody here. I love you guys so much. You guys are goated. We out here going further beyond. We out here combo breaking. And we will see you guys for the next one. That's it. Appreciate you watching, brother. Thank you so much. All right, guys. Peace out. Love y'all. Let's get it. Let go for the Nintendo Switch team.